channel. My channel. My content. My channel. My content. My channel. My content. Hello, everybody.
What's up, everyone?
What's going on?
Happy Monday.
I wouldn't say happy. I mean,
That's all right.
for me, it hasn't been
I thought
happy.
you were gonna say happy birthday. I was gonna say for who?
For who?
No,
Is that your birthday, Austin?
no. What?
When no one says happy Monday.
Why not?
Yeah, I've never heard of that
She
before.
started saying it.
Yeah,
No. Happy Monday.
happy Monday.
No. So, what's up, everyone? Hope everyone's having a good time. I see in the chats people are, I don't know, atypical. Always the EAD. He's like the king of the EAD. Look what's going on, everything.
The hell?
Yeah, he's got the, no, it's him.
Oh,
Guy.
Put your volume on silent. So what's with the EAD, Tom? What's going on?
What is EAD?
you don't know?
You don't know?
I don't want to know. No.
You don't want to know.
No, you're good.
You don't. I'm sure someone in the comments will say it.
Yeah, they'll let them know real quick.
Yeah, so I didn't put the TV on either, if you noticed.
Oh, I noticed right away.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, but then how is he supposed? Oh, he has to share yours.
Oh, yeah, I guess he won't see the comments, eh?
Can't
No.
see anything.
It's probably a good thing.
It's all right. We're keeping Austin in the dark.
Let's
Yep.
see what's going on.
There's quite a few people already joining in, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Paul,
You can
Seraphim.
finally see the actual counter on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know
they're
why.
all people.
I didn't know why it didn't work last time.
Yeah, that
don't
was
know.
so weird.
No aliens.
So, yeah, I leave for Montreal tomorrow morning. So I'll be there.
What are you gonna do there?
Deliver all the animals that are going to the U.S. finally.
Oh wow, how many animals?
Over 100.
Jeez.
Whoa,
So it's like,
that's gonna be You should get some security. It's like
it's just me. Man.
escort.
I just put it in the truck and drive.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
man.
So
Yeah.
if you guys want to carjack him,
Oh no.
You don't know what vehicle I'm driving.
he's going to be
That's
driving a red Ferrari
Yeah, if you see a
No.
red Ferrari, try to catch up to it.
with snakes on the
Definitely
roof.
not going in the Ferrari. So, yeah, so I'll be driving out to Montreal to deliver the snakes in person, and they'll be going out Wednesday morning, early flight, and in people's homes for, at the FedEx depots to be picked up on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we clear over a 1075 rack
Yeah.
and probably, I don't know, 15 or 20 adults.
Holy cow.
Half of 50-40. So it's
That's
going to be pretty
insane.
cool.
Yeah, that's great.
And it's been some of the animals here. I know Mike's been waiting since some of his purchases are from January.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, most people who already bought it, like they bought it as hatchlings. Right now, they're almost like a year old.
They're
Oh,
not
ready
hatched.
to breed.
The
Some
males
of them are already breeding. Like the
Some
one
of them
from
are
Mike.
huge.
Yeah, that's crazy. Lucky people.
So who's this? Oh, Balls of Paradise. Smash that like button, people. $2 Snapchat. Jesus. What the hell?
$2
$2
snap.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
$2 Snapchat.
I think Snapchat is free, but yeah, if you want to pay $2, sure.
OnlyFans.
Oh yeah. You're gonna promote your site now?
No.
The King Austin.
King Austin OnlyFans.
I show snake stuff.
Oh man.
That's
I
what
don't-
most people do.
Oh, not that snake stuff.
Oh my
MEPs.
God.
Woo.
No, let's not. Let's not go there. Oh my God. And we're just starting.
Yeah.
Holy
man.
moly. So, yeah. So how was your weekend? We'll talk to you. You had an adventurous weekend. I know that you stopped by the facility when I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then called me when you left.
Yeah, that was great. We took a trip out to a guest that was actually on the podcast, a month and a half ago now?
Maybe, yeah, but at least that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Will Moreau's, Royal Canadian Reptiles. Drove out there, delivered some snakes, stopped by Billy's old facility on the way. Obviously, Billy was at the new facility because
that's where I'm at. That's where I'm living now.
Yeah.
guy's working there 24/7. Completely missed him and kind of screwed us both in the process. But that's all right. But yeah, no, we visited Will, dropped off some animals, picked up an animal, and just saw his crazy collection. Like he's got some stuff squirreled away there that's just
Nuts.
incredible. Yeah. And yeah, other than that, I mean, Sunday was pretty uneventful comparatively speaking.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was really cool. I've only seen what Will's posted of his stuff, right? Just like I guess most people. So seeing all that other stuff that he doesn't go out of his way to advertise that he has was really cool.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it's all the animals are always better in person when you see them.
Oh yeah.
It's like no matter how good you are with the camera or what kind of camera, even great lighting,
Oh yeah.
it never picks up the true colors and the beauty of the animal.
Well, he posted a pastel yellow belly puzzle today.
Oh, the one that he thought was that
visual
was clown,
clown?
but it's 66% heck.
I saw that thing in person, and like that picture he posted looks
Great.
incredible. And I saw that thing in person, I was like, oh, that picture isn't not even close.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got some cool stuff there.
But that's a good thing because if you put a picture up and you see some people overexposing and photoshopping their animal, and it's beautiful, and then when it gets delivered to your door and it doesn't look anything like it, you're a little pissed.
Yeah, if it shows up and you're like, oh man,
What
This
the
is
hell?
not orange.
Where's that fluorescent purple? You know? But at least when we take a camera or a picture from our phone, like I do at the facility, and you can't get the proper color or the tone or the contrast, when you take a picture, it's still nice.
Oh yeah.
And then when people get it, they're like, holy shit, it's better in person. It's like, you want that effect, not the opposite.
Yep.
So don't, overexpose or over...
Complicate the pictures, I guess.
I mean, you'd rather have the person getting the snake be even happier than it's because it looks better than the picture. If you do it the other way, you're going to be like, man, this isn't the same one, man.
Yeah.
Or if I knew it was going to look like this 2 months ago, I wouldn't have bought it.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, us and Will both got that great reaction because we made a deal. We kind of swapped
when you
some
swapped.
snakes. So like he handed us the snake we're getting, we handed him the snake he's getting. He was like, "Wow, these look better than the picture." And we're looking at pictures like, "Wow, this looks better than the picture." And we're just
that's the result that you need to get.
Yeah.
So it worked out.
What'd you do this weekend?
Came by the facility. Then on Sunday, I just recorded some videos. Nothing crazy.
Oh, you
Just
mean like a typical day for a
just
Lord Line?
typical Sunday.
Yeah, what did you do Sunday?
Slept.
Really? That's it?
I took a really long nap at like 2:00.
I mean, I slept most of Sunday too, so I get you.
It's not too bad. I mean, when you're at the facility for so long, and
Yeah.
I need to catch up
you
on
need to
some
catch
sleep.
up on any sleep you can.
I wish I could get that. Yeah, I was at the new facility just getting stuff done. I posted some stuff, which is it's really amazing how it's coming so fast. The signs are up.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy.
Bell came in, so now we have internet and we have our TV now, but the TV is not installed yet.
Nice.
And then we have 1 out of 3 phone lines working, so they have to come back on Thursday, which is cool because I'll be there all day Thursday because it's starting of the construction.
Nice.
Nice.
So the rooms are starting to get built next week.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be sick.
So hopefully by the end of the month, we'll have it 80% done, and then start moving some stuff in. Tomorrow we should have. You got to record it while I'm gone.
Oh yeah.
At least a picture
couldn't?
of it. No.
Oh.
Well, maybe that. I mean, if we can do that tomorrow before I go to Montreal,
Yeah.
but the delivery of the Freedom Breeder Rex.
Nice.
Oh, they're coming tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's gonna be insane.
Oh, it's gonna be insane because I'm not gonna be there. Austin has to.
And then what
Deal
about I mean the following day is like building it, or you're just
No,
gonna leave it?
I won't be back until Wednesday, probably dinner.
Yeah.
So Thursday, that's what we're doing, boys.
Oh, wow,
Thursday, it's
that's
like
gonna be
I'll
gonna be
meet
fun.
I'll meet you at the old facility or the new facility.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that, and then it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be fun.
Hope everyone else had a half decent weekend. You're gonna have to read some chats too.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody's just sort of chatting with each other and
Cool.
Just having a
wanna
good old time.
mention,
Tom's telling everybody the EAD.
Yep.
Probably.
Do you want to mention why you came by the facility, or
What do you
I
mean?
know what EAD
With
is
the-
now.
enhancer and
I mean, we can.
what you did?
Sure.
Yeah, no. So the animals that we were bringing to Will, were 2 pewter desert ghosts and a cinnamon desert ghost, all females that we hatched. All 50% had puzzle, and the guy made us an offer that we couldn't turn down, so he got them. Wish we could have kept them, but it is what it is. But
You got to give the gain somehow.
yeah.
You know,
But
part of the game.
in the meantime, between then and when Will actually got the animals, Billy hatched a pewter enhancer. So on our way out, we stopped in at the facility, the old facility, and I wanted to see them side by side, and
There's a big difference.
yeah, you can definitely tell. It's
Hands are a lot brighter.
Yeah.
yep. I mean, yeah, it's
We've been
definitely a lot more blushed.
We've been saying it, but people don't believe us. It's
Yeah.
not the same thing.
Yep. I mean,
Similar, but not the same.
mhm.
It's like
Yeah, I mean,
toffee and albino, pretty much.
yeah, well, it's the same
They
thing
work
as
together,
I've
but-
had freeway. I mean, for 2-3 years, nobody wanted the freeways because they're like, it's the same as highway.
Oh, definitely
Okay. Years later, the contrast, the adults, the color, they're different.
not. I think
But there's nothing wrong with highway.
Oh, definitely.
It's just you cannot get the same color palette. It's just like Monarch and Ultramel.
Yep.
Mhm.
Monarch is going to make some fucking sick looking stuff.
But-
And so is Ultramel. But you know what? They can't be the same because the different tones, the palette's different.
100%.
You're going to get, richer stuff in some. And I even think that with the DG, some of the DG stuff, I'm going to go, wow, I like the DG version of this way better than the enhancer version. And I'm going to say the same with the opposite. I like this and enhancer better than the DG. That's just how it is. It's like butter and lesser, banana, coral glow. It's,
Oh, banana core gold.
well, it's all the same thing. Yeah,
That's pretty
but,
much. You can't tell.
it's just like Phantom and Mystic. And, they're so unique. I mean, they're so alike, but they're so unique at the same time. I mean, you can definitely tell the difference, and who knows? But I'm glad I have both.
Yeah. You won't complain at all.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just stunning, some of the stuff out there. But it's definitely, everyone's like, what's the sleeper gene? It's not really a sleeper gene, but it's something that you better have in your collection. Like it's going to be a staple. Pies and clowns. I mean, DG's going to be probably in front of those. I mean, some of the stuff that's coming now.
You know what I just realized?
No.
You have Miguel's logo in my window. Just really tiny right there.
Oh, geez.
Nice. Could I subscribe?
Is that you?
That's awesome.
Oh my God.
That's so funny.
So let me
It's
do
always
this.
evolving Pythons Canada.
There we go.
Coming after you, Miguel.
Always evolving Python's Chris. The remix.
So let me do
We
this.
just got We got to start like 5 of
It's
them.
always
So if
evolving
I do
Reptile
guest
Ward.
logo
There we
and I lose it, it's gone now, right?
It should be. It's gonna take a while. To
Yeah,
like-
it'll update on mine. in a
Okay,
sec.
and then I'm gonna do this. Ready? Let's see if I don't screw it up. Ready?
If I disappear, guys,
yeah.
bear with us.
No, that's that. That's that. I guess
Somebody said, "Don't worry about that logo."
it should be good.
Eh.
It should be all right. I think. Yeah, you're gone on my screen, so you should be good.
Cool.
Wow. Well, we had to have a little bit of a shout out to
Yeah, well, there we go.
AEP
Mhm.
Miguel.
Yep.
Good eye there, Chris.
I was just like, "What is?"
Or did
that?
somebody else say that?
No,
I
It's just
didn't even
I was
notice
looking
it.
at it. I was like, "What is that?" It's like, "Oh, it's a
That's funny.
tiny little, always evolving logo." It's like, yeah.
So
That's
Tom's asking. He says, "Let's see the shirt, Chris."
Nice.
Got the sleeves done.
Are you slacking on the back?
No.
No.
Oh, he's not.
No.
Oh wow. First, like one of the few
Canadians that ain't slacking on the back.
Yeah. Well, it's because it was made in America.
Oh, jeez.
Made in America.
Yeah. It's,
Awesome.
Still a bit of a headache getting it done here, but yeah, we're just testing some stuff out. This is a prototype, but
Yeah.
probably what we're going to end up going with. So
It's pretty awesome.
Yep.
yeah,
Pretty
I'm
cool.
happy with it. Well, you just switched to these guys too, right? So yeah.
Yep.
So
We get our shirts. Sam, a few people have purchased from the website, and they've got their deliveries. I've seen a few hoodies, which is awesome.
Where's ours, man?
Ours-
They're
well,
taking their time.
No, the funny thing is I went with a company called Printful, and they're based out of the U.S., and they also have, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? They have a printing place, but
A warehouse.
yeah, a warehouse where they print in.
Oh.
A fulfillment center, thank
Oh.
you.
Okay.
So they have one in Europe. but they don't have one in Canada. So if somebody orders one of the products off of the website, shirts or sweaters or anything else, they're going to have them faster in Europe and faster in the US than here ordering in Canada.
That's crazy.
So
Did that on purpose.
no, I mean, I didn't realize. I figured, oh, cool, but no. And it's a
Damn.
little more expensive to ship here to Canada.
Wow.
So good thing, most, of the people that follow us and support us are U.S. and Europe. But I didn't do that for the Canadian. I figured, hey, well, if you have one in Europe, you should have one in Canada too. They're like, nope, I guess we're too close to the U.S. So
The funny thing is, though, shipping up to Canada, still roughly the same price as just shipping a shirt through anyway.
yeah,
So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
but I had the shirt with myself for my own with the logo with the scissors on the back, and I had yours in your size in a different color because I wanted to see. I think mine was white, Austin's was black, and yours is gray. Or you have white and I have gray.
Do those
think,
come
yeah.
in hoodies too, or no?
No, but I can get them in hoodies.
That'd be pretty cool.
With the system that we're both using now, you can basically get any design made as anything if you go in and tweak it. So
So those shirts should be here because I want to see the quality of them. I want to see. I know the shirt that I ordered is the shirt that I've had before. So I like the soft. It's the soft spun, the soft style.
Yeah.
So it's nice and it's not full cotton. But I want to see what the printing actually looks like.
Yeah.
So they should be here soon.
Nice.
So you probably have a package delivered while I'm away.
Hopefully, like the first day you leave. It's right there.
Hopefully. Yeah,
I gotta enjoy
We're
it
gonna
first.
have to wait until he opens it.
yeah, but then when I look at it, we get to see it, and then we can do other
Yeah.
things. Because I know there's things like mugs, and there's so many other things. But I just wanted to get one product out first, see it, utilize it first. I don't want to sit there and go have 100 different items, and it's a shit show.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, yeah. And then people, hey man, because I've had a few Canadians saying, hey, I bought my, I paid for this online about 2 weeks ago, and I can go in and find the
Tracking number.
the tracking number, and it's like, hey, it's on its way. It's and they're like, thank you, but everyone else is getting them, and it's like Canadians are like, man, I ordered my 3 weeks, and all these other people they're watching their Instagram and thanks Billy for the merch. Thanks Billy for the merch.
Came
And
so
they're like,
quick.
where the hell's mine, man? I ordered mine 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had mine done, and there was actually a misprint. So I had to wait 3 weeks for my first one. It showed up. It was misprinted, and I was like, oh, no, not like...
What did they spell wrong?
There was a giant line above my logo. It's just a white line right across. And I was like, oh, I can't wear that. So I messaged them, and they were great about it. They were like, hey, we're not going to refund you, but we're going to give you a credit so you can get it remade. And I was like, oh, perfect. So I tweaked a couple things. Somehow it came in cheaper, which was great. And they shipped it out, but I waited like a month and a half to get this in total just because I had to wait for the second
But
shipment.
if you were in the U.S., you would have had it in a couple weeks or less.
A couple days.
Yeah,
They're pretty
it's
quick.
Crazy. So, yeah, but once we get it, it should be, like I said, hopefully this week we get to take a look at it and, because we haven't even really launched it.
Yep.
But I want to see it and feel it. But I mean, looking at yours, I mean,
Yeah, I like it.
it's nice.
Yeah.
But I just want to see how mine turns out because, oh man, Chris's turns out great. I get ours, promote it, and next thing you know, it's like,
Turns
man,
out better.
Mine sucks.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, like you have like so many like different color tones, like from going like red, almost orange.
Yeah, the yellow and then the
kinda
white
neat.
sort of overlay
Yeah.
of the gloss of the eyeball. So I know I had a horrible time with entropy. So yeah, I mean,
that was a good time.
Luckily, we've got 2 shirts now with 2 different styles. And between the 2 styles, the quality of the printing itself was great. So
Awesome.
I don't think it has anything to do with the shirt you select or anything like that. So hopefully you guys have no issues there. But
yeah, I just wanted a fulfillment center
yeah,
because I mean before, especially with the range of sizes, and I wanted to get into different, the new logo, different colors and stuff like that. Just stocking it. I mean, I'm spending $2,000, to get 12 of every size and every color, and printing, and I'm sitting on it. And what's good is all the extra larges are sell or the mediums, and you're left with larges. Everyone's like, "Hey, do you have any more smalls or mediums or extra larges?" I'm like, "Oh, I got some larges."
it's always
Nope.
the size you don't
don't-
have.
yeah.
It's always the size you don't have left.
And then it's like for me to make another order to get them at the same cost, I got to put in 120 minimum order.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. And then you do that. And I've done that a few times where I've ordered and I ordered more. And then all the larges start selling out. And then you're stuck with no larges and everything. I'm like, man,
Like
this inventory stuff sucks.
Yeah.
like January, like everyone's like husky, and then by like summertime, everyone like slim down. They want to buy like a large
I don't
on
know.
the medium.
Their XLs don't fit anymore.
Yeah.
Too big.
So, anyways, let's, before we get into some questions and stuff and all the other stuff that we, I don't know, try to do. I don't know how we end up doing it, but we get there. Let's give some shout outs. Achievements of the week. Backyard Balls, 1K followers on Instagram. And they're
Nice.
having a giveaway. Oh, for a Herpstat too.
Wow.
Sick.
That's a good giveaway.
That is a very good giveaway. Herpstat, I mean, I have all mine Herpstats. I've been using Herpstats now. I used them originally, and then I went to the VE, Vivarium Electronics. I used that for about a year, and then I'm like, you know what? Went back to the Herpstats, and I've always been a Herpstat guy since. Yeah, great. Herpstat 2. So if you go to Backyard Balls on Instagram, and they're having a giveaway. So check them out. And everything, or everybody that we discuss for the achievements and the shout out, and everybody that's on here, 4 of us, usually the guests, but no guests this week because I was slacking. I'm too busy and I didn't want to, last minute.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Plus-
you guys are stuck with me.
That's all right. Usually you're here anyways with the
Yeah.
guest online. So
Yep.
they're sort of used to it, man.
Yeah.
But we got the new computer in finally. I want to thank Tyler from Serpent Stacks or Hyped Up Reptiles. Not.
Is it reptiles?
It is, right?
Yep.
So I got it right?
Yep.
Is
Okay.
it?
It is.
It is right.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm just messing
Okay,
with you.
yeah. Because I'm sitting there like, as soon as I say it, I'm like,
He's messed it up
Like
so many
second guess.
times.
I've
Second
screwed it up
guess
so many times. I've screwed it up so many different things.
Oh man.
So,
Tyler right now is like punching his computer.
Yeah.
no, I got it. But,
Yeah, he
you know,
didn't get it.
yeah, so he got the computer. It's up and running now. We had some issues with some parts, and the company that we got it from was able to swap the parts out and get everything working, which is great. And so it's here. I just haven't had. I turned it on. I've done a few things. I just didn't want to say, hey, you know what? I haven't had time to do a practice run.
Yeah.
I don't want to just turn it on and all of a sudden it's like, hey, everybody,
And then it
welcome
just-
to.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Catches on fire.
So we'll do a test run. I'll probably do a test run. We'll do a live or something in the next week or so. And then if not, that we're fired up and we should have our own cameras now. Instead of us, me and Chris sharing one and you two sharing one, we should have our own.
That'd be cool.
See how that runs. See,
That computer is intense too.
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. You're going to have to post a picture of it.
Yeah, it's pretty
on
nuts.
Instagram.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we get that. But Tyler uploaded all the stuff that I needed, all the programs. And, we'll get it hopefully next one,
Yeah.
if not the one after. I know this week's going to be super busy for me. Like I said, Montreal tomorrow. I get back Wednesday. Thursday, they start building.
Are you gonna
And,
do any filming in Montreal or?
I may. It depends. I mean, I'm beat.
Yeah.
But there could be.
Yeah.
So you never know. There could be another video coming from just the trip.
That'd be
Crazy.
cool. Just
So-
make sure you turn on the volume.
Yes, I know, man. Such a rookie. Thank God it was Khalil, 514 Reptiles. I caught it like halfway through. I'm like, oh, man. He's like, what? I go, I effed up. He goes, what do you mean? I go, I didn't turn the mic on. So what do you mean? I'm like, we haven't recorded anything we've said. Are you kidding me? I'm like, I wish I was, dude. I said, but at least I caught it here. We can go over it. I said, Lord Elion can, do some clips of the stuff and stuff. But, I did about an hour over at NBK with Antoine from DCP. Is it DCP? Cold Blood? DLP Cold Blood?
I think DCP is someone else.
I think it's
DP Cold Blood.
something like that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Sorry, Antoine, man. Just I'm tired, dude. So it was one of those things where, I've been up early. I've been up since 6. I was at the facility around 7 this morning, and Bell came in at around 8, and
It's DPR cold blood.
DPR. So
There
see,
you go.
There you go. DPR cold blood, Antoine.
Yep.
So I'll go see him tomorrow, and he'd be like,
Like
like
this
sorry, bro.
Mutation Creation
I'm tired, man.
America.
Yeah, Mutation Creation America. But yeah, so it sucked because all that footage we had, we did a lot of talking, and none of it because I already left, so I couldn't save anything.
Yeah.
So at least with Khalil, we could, it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Well, you can do anything, It's awesome. I
You
give
can
him
even fly.
I can give him so much crap and just hand it over, and he makes an amazing video. Another achievement of the week. Grandma's got balls.
Wow.
1,500 followers on Instagram.
Damn, grandma.
Grandma's got
Is
balls.
it really a grandma though, or is it?
I'm
just,
not sure, but I mean, it probably is. I mean,
That'd be cool.
Sure, I'm not gonna say anything.
Grandma's got balls. 1,500 followers.
You know where I was going with that?
Oh, Austin.
No, I don't.
I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to offend people.
Okay.
I think the chat got it.
Oh, here's high desert pythons. There's only one Antoine, bub.
You know.
Yeah.
We still got lots of love for you, man.
I'm not sure it's not a.
Oh, we still got lots of love for you, Antoine, my man. So, but
It's funny.
yeah, Antoine. There's only one Antoine.
Mm-hmm.
Antoine Hood.
Antoine Hood.
Yep.
Guy's a lethal weapon.
Yeah.
That guy, like, holy shit.
See, at least he said LOL, Jake. Just kidding, JK. If not, I'd be sitting there going, "Oh my god,
He's actually coming.
Antoine's pissed at me, man. Oh my god."
That's not a
You
guy
know what I
you want
mean?
on your bad
Yeah.
side.
Oh my god, what the hell? I'm at the DM him later, like, bro, man, like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
so sorry, man. What do you want? I'll ship it for free. No, I shouldn't say that because then he's gonna take that. He's gonna edit it and take the JK off.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Lots of love for you, Antoine, man. But I gotta give love to other Antoines. I gotta give love to everyone, man, that's doing awesome in this hobby business, community, man. Because we're all doing awesome stuff, and it's just so amazing to be a part of now. And I'm glad I can help promote people and be a voice and just do what I do. I mean, it's pretty awesome. I mean. 2 years ago, I mean, this would never have been, like, we wouldn't even have thought of this. Yeah. And it's funny because with the podcast, I forget who said it. Like, maybe we should do a podcast or something. Like, what's that? Oh, blah, blah, blah. I think it was you.
I think I was just, like, listening to other people's podcasts.
Wasn't it that day we were all at the warehouse and you threw the live on your laptop and just had it on the cart?
No,
it was before that.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I talked about it for weeks before that.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, guys, I got all this equipment. You're like, what?
Yeah.
It was before Patreon. Or just when Patreon first started. That's when we were talking about it at first.
Yeah, to get onto that. And then all of a sudden we started talking about it one more week. And then you're like, yeah, it'd be good, blah, 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 this and that. And
Joe Rogan this, Joe Rogan
then,
that.
bam, I just went up and started, researching stuff and Googling stuff. And here we are.
For a podcast.
It's really crazy. So, Ball in Hand, LLC. So, ball _in_hand_ pythons LLC. 4,000 followers on Instagram. Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Almost
That
as
is
many
awesome.
as underscores he has in his name.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4,000. Sick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I like his logo too.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the logo with the snake and the pool balls.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that
It's
is
dope.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really dope. So 4,000, fantastic. Let's help get him to 5, and then you're gonna hit 10. 10, I think I went crazy when I hit 10. Oh my god, 10! It's that 5th digit. It just makes it longer or something. I don't know.
I'm sitting here waiting to do it so I can do the swipe up feature, but I don't have anything to swipe up.
Yeah.
Like I don't have something I can link it.
Go check out me on Mutation Creations podcast.
Put my YouTube
That's true.
channel.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, there we go. Just push all your YouTubes.
Yeah,
That'd be amazing.
thanks, bro.
Yeah, there we go.
Look at Chris representing, helping us all out.
Got to
Sick.
use it for something.
The backbone.
That's it. And last one, hot ass balls.
Wow.
Yeah. HOTAZ balls. Hot ass balls.
I thought you said hot ass balls. I'm like, what?
Hot ass and
No, hot as. Hot ass balls.
Where are these names coming from?
1,500 follower giveaway for a normal scaleless head male or banana pewter possible het clown male. Very close at over 1,100 followers. So another,
350.
300 or more, 350 or more, and there's the giveaway. So it's cool. That's another thing that's pretty cool with the giveaways. It's incentive, and it's sort of like
Helps other
because you've
people.
done a few too,
Mhm.
and it's great.
Yeah, they're fun. I
And
like
especially people newer into the hobby, it helps get them more animals, and it's easier on the budget, and I mean here's a herp stat too from Backyard Balls. I mean it's pretty cool. Someone should give away a rack, and then you got a whole setup.
I don't think that's coming for a while.
Ultrasound. You want to give an ultrasound
No,
when
I'm
you hit
okay.
10,000? When
I'm
you
good.
hit, you want to get
I'm
to
all right.
10,000 quick? Throw an ultrasound on the block.
I could get to 20,000 quick if I
Do
did
it.
that.
Do a facility giveaway. Just
Yeah,
give
there we
away a
go.
Yeah,
facility.
we'll give away the old
then
one.
you give away the facility.
Yeah.
You get it for 2 months. Then you pay your own rent.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Really nuts.
It helps some fellow Canadians.
You just enter raffles, and you have a facility. If you have a really good luck streak, you could have like a facility, an ultrasound, racks, herb stats, animals to fill the
Yeah.
shit. Give Austin away for a month for staffing.
Oh, sh-
Oh no.
Have
I
Austin.
clean-
That could go
clean enough.
horribly wrong
I clean enough.
with Austin and his OnlyFans and being given
Oh my
away.
god,
Oh no.
Girls only.
Jesus! How did we even get onto that? You brought it up, so there you go. It's a super chat.
Can't read.
I know.
This guy got to read.
There you go. Well, he can't read. You already know that.
I'm still practicing.
Dylan McNeil. Hey, what's going on, guys? Showed up late, lol.
It's better late than never.
Mm.
Actually, sometimes it's better
Not to show up.
Yeah,
not
sometimes
to
it's
show
better
up at
never.
all.
I think you showed
Just
up at the wrong
rewatch
time.
it. Just
Yeah, we're talking about Austin giveaway and OnlyFans. Yeah,
Oh man.
he's like, I'm out.
He's like, wait,
Just
what?
leave now, please.
Starts like
Uh,
clicking out the links,
Oh, jeez.
trying to find
Hit
it.
next,
hope
it's
not.
not closing. He's like, come on, come on.
It's on his private account.
oh
No.
God, what
It
the?
really isn't though.
No, it really
Yeah.
isn't.
Everyone's like,
But
wait,
a
what?
Lions is.
Wait,
No,
what?
no, no.
Rawr.
Yeah, mine's is Lord of Lion sweaty balls. I don't know. Everyone's coming up with like names for like
This podcast is over. Goodbye, guys. Oh,
it's only for ball pythons though.
Oh my God.
They don't sweat, man. You're sweating on the ball pythons.
I
oh
don't
my
know.
God. Here's Tom, Atypical Origins. He says, check out Nivial Exotics on their new YouTube channel. Yes.
Let's get them up to 1,000.
I haven't
subs.
seen it yet, but I saw. I was while I was waiting for Bell, so I could actually come home and get about a half an hour into an hour to eat and relax before we started. I was looking, and they had the. I guess you had an option for the next YouTube video, so they I think it was cleaning racks or something else, and you could pick. So they started the YouTube channel. So
It's amazing.
good for you, Nivial.
Nice.
Congrats. It's not easy, but be consistent.
Post every day.
Well,
Once a week,
Yeah.
it's already like
you know how hard it is. We're doing it. It's not
Yeah.
that easy.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Almost 3 channels of ours are posting every day.
Mhm.
You have to get the channel, man. You have to go
Here's a-
subscribe to
Too
the
much
Reptile
work.
Ward on YouTube.
it's a
Too much
commitment.
work.
Yeah,
There is
you got to
there
get
is
out.
not
one.
a Reptile Ward YouTube, so
You gotta
Not yet.
start it. It's not that
Maybe.
much work.
Maybe.
You do it.
there's a single clutch in the incubator that we're discussing possibly being our first YouTube video.
It's not possibly. It's gonna happen.
You could do a palpating one. Show people how to
You
palpate.
could
We-
show your like
yes.
You
holdbacks.
could have Master Nick how to get animals
How
that
to
don't
feed.
fucking eat anywhere else to eat like champs in their facility. Like, hey man, like that'd be a million views. I'd probably watch it a few times too. For
Yeah.
Christ's sakes, man.
I wonder what he does.
We have a few. Ready? You wanna hit this one, the yellow one? Or is it orange?
That was yellow, man.
Is it yellow? Yellowy orange.
Orangey yellow.
What?
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Oh wait, Amy De Angelis. And you guys are awesome. Wish we can get ball pythons here in Australia, but sadly we can't. So I live my ball dreams through you guys. LOL, congrats on your new facility. Love from Melbourne, Australia.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Australia.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Now you guys can get some really cool stuff in Australia that we can't
Yeah,
get.
we
So you
can't
should
get
take
it.
advantage of that.
like
that,
so-
that importing and exporting thing really
It doesn't
sucks.
happen there.
Yeah, they have so
It's
much
just
cool
very
stuff there,
strict.
They have
Yeah.
all those native species. That's why they're trying to keep them
Incredible stuff. Yeah.
Mhm. Carpet python.
The lizards, some of the
Weird
lizards
dragons.
there are
there. They
insane.
have like the most reptiles in the world.
Yeah.
Like in one
I'm not sure.
space.
Like
Yeah, they're
probably.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure it's them. Yeah.
You know why? Because nobody can get them out. That's why they're still around.
Well,
I mean, no one's taking them out, and
There's good reason for that, though, and it's because they were shipped out en masse for years and years. It
Yeah.
was a nightmare.
which is great. I mean, it's awesome.
I mean, it's awesome for the ecosystem. It's terrible for us who want these cool
Yeah,
animals.
that's so true.
But
There's 869 different reptile species in Australia.
See, that's sick.
That's,
learning with Austin.
Learning with
crazy.
Austin, new segment. Learning with Austin.
Just random facts.
What Austin? Oh, yeah.
Random facts.
Random thoughts of Austin. We should have that. We should have a segment.
Like what's inside his head?
Literally. That was a little deep.
It's awesome. Oh, here's one here. High class pythons. Blessings for you all. Is a clown pastel 4-year-old male that hasn't bred before a good deal? And morph for 400 shipped. So a pastel clown male
Ready to breed.
ready to breed, $400 shipped. That's the shipping's probably going to run it depends. In the US, 60, 80 bucks, $100.
You can't go
So
wrong.
He can't go wrong, but he hasn't bred before. That doesn't mean he can't. It
Yeah.
just, the person maybe didn't do it right or
Didn't
just
use it.
didn't use it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't go wrong for a visual clown male.
But you should ask if they've tried, because if there's a reason it hasn't bred before, you might want to know
Yeah,
ahead of
figure
time.
out. That's a good answer.
If it's 4 years old and they've been trying to breed it and it
For
hasn't bred,
3
that's-
years, yeah.
that's maybe a red flag.
Might have lost a hemipene
Mm-hmm.
or two.
Yep.
You also want to see what else you also have too, right? If you're just gonna get a clown to put it to what?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, yeah. I mean, it could be better to spend a little more and get, if you doubled that price, you'd probably get like a spot nose clown or a leopard clown, or Enchi yellow belly or something. So if it works, try to see how it works in your project. But it is for a pastel clown breeder male. I mean, it was shipped for $400. That's a pretty good price.
Oh, our Enchi Ashfald had pied block for the first time today.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Sweet.
finally. Been sitting on that guy for a few months.
Sweet. Now, before we get into the questions, we're going to do this last one. So that's all the achievements. And like I said, you can see all these in the description below. All the links will be there. And boom.
It's time for shoutouts of the week.
Didn't we already do that?
No.
Oh, we did. Oh, okay, yeah.
We did achievements.
We did
Achievements
of the week. Or shout-outs, achievements, same thing. But shout-out of the week. I'm going to change it. I'm slacking. I got to do it. But this here is a unique wildlife art. So
wow.
this is GrayGhostCreations. And they have a Facebook page and an Etsy.
Nice.
So I truly have not seen it yet because I just got home. I've been dealing with the stress and everything else of, I was supposed to come and do egg cutting videos today. I couldn't even cut eggs today because I was stuck at the new facility. I couldn't get to the old facility. So hopefully we can jam a few in, or maybe you do a couple while I'm gone. But check out Gray Ghost, GRAY Ghost Creations on Facebook, and pretty awesome stuff.
Nice.
I haven't seen it, but I'm going to say pretty awesome stuff. So I am definitely going to check it out. And, there's been some pretty cool art pieces. Did you see that one? I think I shared it. It's made out of glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cool stuff, man. Like, it's cool.
Yeah, I thought it was like some sort of pipe or something, but
Oh, maybe Austin's like, oh my God,
could
dude,
I
look at
smoke
this.
out of it?
Yeah.
Can you
But
like
no,
just put
I
a
mean,
little hole?
Pretty cool stuff, but I'm definitely going to check out this unique wildlife art because it could be some really cool shots and stuff. Stuff that's just not reptiles as well, probably like, hawks and eagles and wolves and polar
sick.
bears and, cool stuff. I haven't even seen it, but I'm definitely going to. So,
That's crazy.
like I said, all that'll be in the link, in the description below. All the links. There you go. Awesome, Billy! Yay! Woo!
We got there.
We got it. Spit it out, Billy. Who's that? You might as well give him a shout out.
Oh, the last super
CH,
chat?
baby.
Oh, all right. CH Reptiles, grab a few beers while building the racks. Great stuff as always, MC team.
Looks like Chris is gonna drink them all.
I don't think we should be drinking.
I'm not
while
there on
building the
Thursday.
rack.
Yeah, he's like, okay, Thursday. I gotta make some
gotta-
plans. Yeah,
Gotta cancel these.
I'm not gonna be around Thursday. I gotta make something.
Maybe sick at work.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Thursday.
no.
Yeah. Thursday is gonna be a busy day for us.
Yeah. Imagine doing that drunk.
No,
I mean, that's
I would get it done
that's what
faster.
the beer.
maybe you probably would.
I would.
Most people, yeah. I mean, not me.
I get more motivated.
So yeah, Thursday we
no.
we'll start doing that. Friday, Saturday we'll move some animals over. I've got a few racks going out.
Yeah.
Finally. for customers.
Am I on that
So-
list?
Yeah, probably.
Not.
No, so it's pretty good.
I need.
Need space.
Oh my God, so bad.
Yeah.
Feel bad
Yeah.
for some of
I
the
mean-
females that need to move up.
So yeah, so let's get into some topics. Anybody want to, before we get into questions from the people from Patreon, have got lots of questions this week, which is cool.
That is cool.
It's really cool. We can get into that. Anybody else have anything new and exciting you want to talk about? You?
Depends.
On?
Depends on the topic, I guess. I don't know.
What are you gonna talk about?
Not only fans, that's for sure.
Oh man.
We should have a swear jar for if you say the OnlyFans, money goes in.
You said it the most times so
For now, but the
This
money
is the
jar
only
is
time we've ever said it.
I know, but I'm just saying.
This conversation has never been brought up.
It's crazy. It's hilarious. So,
But now it will never stop.
oh my God. But you know what they haven't said yet?
I know. I have.
Which is like the fucking
specifically,
record.
I was specifically trying not to mention it to see how far it would go, and then you brought it up.
I know. Huh?
Mention what?
Oh,
The
really?
thing that we were talking about. Okay, don't worry about it. It was
Yeah, forget it.
What thing?
before earlier. Oh, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I think he knows.
Austin's so confused.
Yeah, you are confused.
No idea what you guys are talking about.
Of course you don't.
The,
Go ahead.
The jet we're trying to get.
Holy shit! Because last week we didn't do the podcast, so like
Wow, so
we're behind on
So 1 week
So
is all it takes
1
for you to
week-
forget.
1 week.
remember never to give him a week. Hi, can I need to go on week's vacation. Hell no, bro. You come back. He's like, hey man, where's the address of the facility again?
The
He'd come in.
funniest-
It's like, oh my God, you breed snakes, Billy. Like,
What the fuck is this?
The funniest thing is my boss at my day job has said, hey, if we can get along for a week without you, all you're doing is teaching us that we don't need you. Every time anyone goes on vacation, we're like,
That's awesome.
ooh,
Yeah.
Wow.
funny.
I left for like 5 days once. It was scary. Remember?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I mean, and I said that before.
Like the facility grows like really fast, like in 5 days. Like animals get bigger. Like,
Yeah,
5
a lot
days.
of-
in 5 days.
5 days,
No,
bro. What
right.
the?
I hadn't been
Billy
there for
doesn't feed that
no,
much.
but you should like just see like
Oh, like the rack space just
Yeah.
like disappears in 5
Yeah.
days.
I mean, it's
you shift things over.
You can't, yeah, and you can't find a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, because it's
The
like
hatchlings you can't find because they're
we're always moving stuff around. Animals are going out, adding animals out of the incubator, and then I think I did when I moved some of them that I'm holding back away out of the grow ups, I'm putting them into the holdback so that all the animals that are for sale are on the one wall. So when I go through there and start pulling stuff out, then it gets a little more confusing because even myself is like, oh, you got to see this cool animal here. Where is it? Oh yeah, I moved it to the rack here.
When I
Yeah, we
came,
gotta have a better system.
when I came
It's
in on
coming.
Saturday, it was just like, you have to show me where that animal is.
Yeah.
What I was looking for, dude.
And it probably still took a couple tries.
I think it did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't helping them.
No?
I
Well,
think
he did.
I think how it got more easier, I guess, for me is just like checking the clutch card
Yeah.
and just seeing the pairing.
But from now on, in the new place, we're gonna have a computer. You just basically go and go boom, and it's gonna tell you. I should wire it so that the friggin' bin lights up, man. I mean, I can do it. I mean, I got.
We should hire like a host.
A hoarder?
No. I said a horror.
I said a host.
From OnlyFans?
Yeah, maybe.
I was
Jesus.
gonna say like a host, just like.
What do you mean a host?
Like he's just at the front, like
We
you know
should
how
get
like
a-
you-
we should
you
get a
enter-
elf.
Hi, how you doing? Come
Yeah.
to the back where I know where nothing fucking is.
Exactly.
Because they move the shit around all the time. But welcome and no
We should get a
host.
magical elf that just knows where everything is.
Yeah, magical. No.
He's gonna get you an elf hat now.
I already was an elf.
I still have the elf suits. I still got them.
I
Christmas is
forgot
coming.
about that.
I still have them,
Christmas
man.
forgot
and,
about that.
and Halloween is coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta do something better than an elf.
For Halloween?
Yeah.
You're not going to be an elf for Halloween. That's for
That's
Christmas.
what I said. I said we gotta do something
For
better.
sure.
We'll get like a jet outfit.
Oh,
Dress up as a jet.
Transformer outfit.
As long as the outfit isn't two you put together.
No,
That would be weird.
no, that's not. That's like
I have
Power
the
Rangers.
wings. No, my God. No, you're not. Come
I'm
on.
the tail. It's like, what the-
Don't entertain this, man.
Oh, my God. That went south
This
fast.
is not good. Not a good idea.
Then
Oh,
people
jeez.
come and it's like, man, that's a big jet.
Oh, jeez.
God.
The jet doesn't fly.
Chris is just sitting there shutting up going,
Oh,
oh my
man.
God. What did I,
Shouldn't have
why
come
did I
this week.
show up this week?
Should have called in sick.
My God. Oh, boy. This is so much fun. I hope everybody out there. Oh, let me see. Oh, they're still here.
Oh, there's even more
Why?
now. This is weird.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. No, we love the support, man. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, we're just being us. And that's the good part, you know? Everything we say and do is just, that's, you know, this is how it is at the facility a lot, too,
Oh yeah.
you know? And, you know, if something's under question, Austin says,
Check the cameras.
check the cameras.
Check
Not
the
a while.
cameras.
No, not so. It's been pretty good so far. But like
there's
every
someone else who started to say that now.
every friggin' week,
Yeah.
check the cameras.
I think that's Catherine's line now.
no.
Said it like 2 or 3 times so far, so I think she just adopted the
She
same.
adopted it.
So she learned from the best.
I haven't even said it since she got here.
Check the
That's,
cameras.
she just knew.
Check the cameras. That was the funniest. That was the best line.
Yeah.
Let me guess, Austin. Check the cameras.
Check the camera right
remember?
now.
We didn't even have to talk to Austin. I just said, I know. Check the cameras.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into some questions. Here we go. So, Black Sun Reptiles. How many days does an egg-bound female have until they go, it says cryptic.
Means septic.
Septic, yes. Cryptic. I mean, if they went cryptic, man, I'd be...
Holy
I'd be-
shit.
Yeah,
if
man, it's
if
like,
your
wait.
snake goes a certain amount of days past when it's supposed to lay,
And then
just
changes
It
more.
turns
turns
into
cryptic.
a morph, it'd be sick. But no,
you're sitting
septic.
there praying. You're like, come on.
Yeah, come on, man, go cryptic. No. So, yeah, septic. So, he probably put septic and then cryptic
Yeah,
come
probably,
out because I know when I try to do normal conversations
Oh my
to
God.
people, hi, I need to get to the store and it automatically goes to head.
Yeah.
It's,
That's the one
Or
I
I
always
type
get
I
to.
type 2 and it autocorrects to OD in caps. I'm like,
What the fuck?
yeah, it's
one
pretty
of those
crazy.
common words. Like, come on.
Yeah, because every time I say get, it goes to head. And there's a few other words that I type in and it automatically
Yeah.
it
Just
changes
used
to a morph name or something. So yeah, but yeah, it's crazy. Second part to the question is: have there been any instances where a female has had surgery to fix egg boundness after successful and laying successful in the future?
Not too sure.
I don't believe. I think once they
I haven't heard of any that have had surgery and gone on to lay again.
and gone on lay again, yeah, I think if they do have the surgery.
They're done.
I think they're, you know, it'd be just smart to retire her
It's
as a
okay.
breeder anyways.
Actually, as in reference to all this, Brian Cusco had an animal lay. The last egg came out attached to the oviduct still. So
Oh,
he had,
shit.
this is a year and a half ago,
We've had that.
Yep.
he had to get the surgery done and he was never going to, he had retired her. He was like, okay, she's done, not going to breed her. Retained
Retained
sperm, ovulated and died.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Yeah.
But he had the surgery though. We didn't get the surgery. We just let it.
Yeah,
We just
Yeah.
but she's pretty much retired.
yeah.
You know.
But
heck.
so that just goes to show you. There must be something that they have to do to fix whatever it is that, sucks.
But yeah, I mean, as far as how many days until the egg-bound female, I'm not sure. I haven't had an egg-bound female this year. Last year I had the clown pied.
Yeah.
And every day we're looking in like, oh, she's going to blow any day. Every day. It's the first pub we went to. And it blowed, but she didn't blow. I mean, you open it up and she was just dead. 7 eggs too for the lavender clown het pied. Would have been a crazy clutch. But I've had many people reach out, hey, Billy, you know, it's, you know, day 52 and she still hasn't laid. You know, should I be worried? And, you know, I think you get worried after like 65, I think. Even if you take it to a
70,
vet.
I think 70.
65 and up, yeah. A vet won't even think. You know, if you bring it to a vet, they'll ultrasound her and look, and they probably will say, give it another week.
It's a big waste of money.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not really sure because I've never done it. I've only had, I think maybe 8 females in 18 years of breeding die being egg bound. And I'll never forget when was the facility was at the house, Matt Quinn. He's like, let's just check. I'm like, oh no, I know she had them because they had ultrasound. It's like, oh, let's just see if any of them are viable. And I'm like, I can't. So he's like, no, I got it because I was just, you know, now I can do it. But back then, the very first time, you know, cutting it open and it was just the eggs were already wet. But they were ready to lay. So it's just she was egg bound, obviously.
There's a thought though that the act of the snake laying does something to the outside of the egg, because I've never seen a surgically removed egg go full term, and I've confirmed that with a few people. Surgically removed, or even something stuck inside. If you get it out after, usually those eggs go bad.
Yeah.
If you don't get it in time. So I don't know if there's just a short window that they can.
I think we had one drop like 2 days later, and it was still good.
But I'm talking if you have to get it out
If you
yourself.
manually.
If she does it herself,
If she expels it, it's fine. But if you have to.
there's something wrong. Like I'm not sure what, but.
So as far as I don't know when you know the amount of days a female will go septic, but I know the longer it takes, the worse it is for her. But like I said, I've had people message me, and you know, 7 days later, it's like, oh my God, finally she laid. Thank you, Billy. It's like, hey, I just said, you know, hey, I mean, wait. I mean, that's all you really can do, and you know. I've had, like I said, I would say 8 females in 18 years, 10 tops. I mean, I'm just trying to think back, but none this year.
Yeah.
1 last year. I think 2 the year before, 3 the year before that. But yeah, and it always happened, like, you know, recently. Just like twins. I never had twins for like 13, 14 years. And then first set like 4 years ago, then 2 or 3 the year, but next year, last year, I think I had 4 or 5. It's like, what? Like,
This year we had 1, the clowns.
Yeah, 1 so far.
What about Partho, like clutches?
We had,
happens.
yeah, it happens quite a bit. We've had, what, 3 this year so far?
It
No,
happens a
2.
lot more often than people seem to think it does, yeah.
It's not that rare.
Yeah.
Well, Martin, what's his...
Balls
to the walls?
Yep.
Yeah,
Balls.
he had a full hypo clutch earlier this year, which is kind of cool, because we had basically the exact same pairing done, which is he had a leopard pastel clown to a hypo, and then I had the leopard pastel lesser clown to a hypo, and we had this, I think we had the same amount of eggs, or I had 1 more, and we had a bet going to see who could get the better outcome.
He got all females.
He got all female visual hypos.
Visuals. Yeah.
I ended up with leopard lesser double het female, leopard lesser double het male.
Nice.
Good combination.
At least you didn't get all females again, all males again.
Yeah, that's. I was just happy to get a couple females to hold back. But yeah, no, it's pretty crazy how common it actually is to see Partho and ball pythons.
Oh, here's one. Nick P. Hey, you guys from Hogs and Balls Exotics. Nick and Ken from Orlando, Florida. You have some animals on the way.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They got some more animals coming.
I think the craziest thing I seen, like ball python wise, like being at the facility, was like that one female that had like the 3 dads. or like the 3.
Oh, you mean Austin's
Yeah.
goulash mumbo jumbo mix?
That was weird. Like that doesn't make any sense.
There's another one. Someone sent us the ID. They had the same thing. 3 meals.
Yep.
So
Well, I mean,
It happened.
you could technically have a clutch of 10 eggs, and
10
every
different eggs.
egg have a different
That's
father.
crazy.
Yeah, it's so weird.
that girl has
Pythons
her
are so
OnlyFans for sure.
Wow.
Imagine you went to an OnlyFans and all you saw was like snake locks.
That's what I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna do it.
Look at this snake lock. Oh my god. They've been going at it for 48 hours
So
straight.
you gotta post a bunch of like previews of like actual like stuff that'll get people interested
Like
in subscribing.
the little horn things like tickling the female. Oh man.
Oh my
Start
god.
popping males on the.
Oh no.
Doing,
The sperm plugs.
wiping the sperm plug on the back of the female.
I feel like there's someone out there that's just that's their kind of thing.
Oh, just.
Oh my god.
Wait, did you just call their Spurs horn things?
Horn thing.
Oh shit!
Oh my
It
god.
just took a second for that to process.
Spur
They look like
casings.
little horns.
They really do.
Yeah. It's like slipped my mind.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
My chat like froze.
Did it?
It's going crazy. I'm gonna restart this.
Yeah,
Yours is
restart it.
frozen too.
It's weird.
Are we still live? Yeah.
Oh,
Looks
that's
like we're
okay.
still live.
Oh nope, there it goes. I don't know what happened, but I fixed it.
Richie's recessive.
Richie's.
Yeah,
just
that's
getting the same
I
thing.
spent a whole week watching snakes
Yeah,
lock.
I never understood that. Like, I mean, it makes sense, but like, we get like so excited over things like that, and it's just like, it's kind of weird. You know?
Okay, let's get back to snake questions, please. Oh my god, this is awesome.
Yeah.
You can't get this anywhere else, man.
That would have been another $1 in that jar.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't get this anywhere else, man. This is where it's at. If you want, professional podcasting and questions, you got to see Brian Cusco, Triple B TV.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go to MJ.
Yeah, you don't come here.
You don't come here, man. This is just go. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We try to have some sort of a.
Like structure.
We sit down at the chairs, all the structure we get, and
I don't
turn it on.
I don't even think we answered the first question.
Yeah, we did.
No, we
The
did.
first part of the question.
Sure, we did. I said I don't really have a time.
Yeah, it's hard to give a time.
It's hard to give a time, but I
Yeah.
mean, it goes.
It's like
I've had people 63,
over
58.
Peter Williams said 86 days is
Or
his
something,
longest.
yeah, it was-
Oh my god.
that would pull my hair up.
I would lose it. Yeah, I would
Oh, I
tap
don't
out
have any
before
hair.
that.
It's probably happening.
I would tap out before that though. I would probably bring an animal to the vet before 86 days.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, MJ, Snake Trap, even Brian Barczyk. I mean, those are the guys that have questions and were prepared, and they've got some structure. I got to learn from those guys.
We'll get there.
Yeah, eventually.
What structure?
Austin's on his phone.
Yeah.
Usual. That's what it's about.
It happens.
I can't see a screen, so I have
Sure.
to get one.
Okay, Black Candy Royals. What's the best advice you can give to sell your surplus stock when you're relatively new to the hobby and not necessarily producing high-end combos that in the way they sell themselves? For example, a pastel het pied. Okay, so what I do, what do you do?
Wholesale.
Wholesale, yeah. You
If it's a male.
have you wholesaled stuff yet? Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know for myself, even my high end stuff when I miss, if I'm trying for triple recessives and I hit like a normal or a pastel that's 66, male that's 66% possible triple het.
You don't need that.
I don't need it. I that goes to wholesale. You want to find yourself a local pet store or somebody else that even maybe does a show. If you don't do shows, like shows are good to move your lower end animals for people that are new to the hobby,
100%.
that are looking for their first pet or just something to try out. That's a great resource. If not, like I said, try a wholesaler that buys to supply other stores. But one thing you should do is if you're hanging on to like a pastel het pied male, female, you could probably, it's worth something to somebody starting out to make, pieds down the road. But a pastel het pied, male, sell it to a wholesaler as a pastel, and it goes into the wholesale trade and then goes to a pet store and they sell it for $89.99 or whatever they get. But you don't have to take care of it, feed it, keep space, put in that effort, and you can move. I mean, I do 60, 70 at a time. Just male. I'd never sell it. It's $150, $200 animal. If I can get $20, $30 to the wholesaler for it. Some of the normals are $10, $5, $15, depending male or female. And you just get a whole bunch, 50 or 60. When you add it up, it's like, oh my God, it's an extra $1,000. Out the door, 60 tubs, it's almost a rack free, no cleaning, no feeding. Because if you hold on to it, trying to get that extra dollar, you're going to sit there and spend more in time and food and labor than you will to extract that money that you think you're going to get. But the best way is try to find a pet store or someone that wholesales, or like I said, if you can. Right now with COVID, we can't even up here in Canada do a show. But I mean, it's a great way to meet new people and people into the hobby and looking for their first snake or their second, or just starting their collection. Great way to move some of your lower end stuff, because only the big shows, the big animals really sell for, and or before the show or after the show. So another
thing to do too. I know somebody new might not have an outlet for wholesale, but what I see a lot of people doing is, say you have a clutch, the male pastel het pied that you don't really know what to do with. See a lot of people pairing it with a female they sell similarly, and just say, hey,
that's a good.
You know what? You're taking the female this.
We'll throw the male.
I'll throw the male in.
Yeah, it's another good thing.
So you give somebody a pair, and they're started off. I mean, if they want to use it, great. If they don't.
But a lot of times, too, if they're just starting out, they're probably wanting to hold those females back, and they don't really want to. They don't want to give up, which, it's a very good thing, because I've done that many times, too. Yeah. But then it's like, man, do I really want to get rid of this female to get rid of this male? You know what? If I can just, because I want to keep the female, keep her, and then just get $20 to $40 from wholesale, and you get to keep that animal. But if you have surplus, the best way to get rid of an animal is sell it as a pair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call, Chris.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking
how people do it.
Well, when we first started with all those awesome males we were hitting, for a while we were kind of just stuck with them, and luckily we found somebody to take some of them wholesale eventually by the end of the season last year. But you got to be creative.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. But just look out there. It will come. But, yeah, those are probably the best things. If you can find a wholesaler or a pet store, that's probably your best bet. Tom, Atypical Origins. Do you plan on expanding the MC Ball Python collection at the new facility, since you have so much more space? If so, how many animals you think you will keep? If yes, what new morphs, if any, will you add? I don't think we're going to grow. I mean, I think what we're going to do is, we're equipped right now for 420 adult females. We can go to 490, and then if we add another level, 2 levels, it goes to 560. I think we have to tap out at 560 adults. But right now at 420, I'm happy with that. That'll give us 250, 300 clutches a year, give or take, or even 200, and rotate year after year. I'm not sure. But as far as my space, a lot of the animals that I held back the last few years are now moving up and they'll be sort of replacing. Yep. So once an animal that moves from the grow up to the adult rack, then it gives me more room to have some holdbacks. But I don't know. It's something that we in Austin have to talk about once we sort of get more, at least situated inside the facility and know what we got and what we're capable of. Because I know I'm going to keep a couple hundred holdbacks this year, minimum. I did over 3 last year. I'm saying 2 this year.
You're going to keep some snakes?
Yeah.
I'm so shocked.
Impossible.
But maybe more. And then the thing is all those animals growing up, I'm going to need space for them. So, you know, the 520 or the 490, the 560 might even become a reality just to hold, not breeding, just to hold, because, you know, if I have some breeder-sized females that are great, you know, I'm never going to complain saying, oh, Austin, man, we got too many friggin' awesome, crazy breeder females, man. This sucks. You know what I mean? Yeah. It gives us an option. Hey, let's breed these, you know, let's do this. And, you know, we'll save her for next year. Or you never know. But new morphs, if any, there's a few coming in that I got already. Right now, I'm just concentrating on the facility, getting it to where we want to go, having everything we've ever wanted into the facility and having that. Probably the year after. We'll probably look, you know, in the new year, what people are making. There's nothing that I'm dying to get into right now. It's just all my mind and efforts going into just, you know, moving what I have over. A big stress that's finally going to be relieved is getting all people's animals out. I know some people have been waiting, you know, November, December. I know Mike from Magnitude waiting since January, and finally, you know, they're all going out. And, so a couple, 120 animals, I think. Yeah. Something like that going out this week to the U.S. So I can get them all.
The crazy part is that, like, all those animals, it sounds like a lot, but in the facility, that's like
a little tiny corner. It's like one rack.
It's like a
whole rack. Well, it is
for the hatchlings, and then
racks.
Yeah. Well, no, 2 half racks, which is 1 full, and then I got all the adults. So about 120. I mean, it sounds like a lot of animals, but like you said, it's basically an ARS 50/40 half. It's a half of a 50/40 rack, and it's a full 1065, give or take, plus a few more. Because I think we're at 80 or 90. Too. Yeah, plus the babies. So yeah, it's crazy. But my goal isn't to have a bigger place so I can get bigger. It's to have a bigger place so we can grow. I mean, the place that we have now, we've overgrown, but we're working it. But since I've been at the facility every day since March and you know, not done the security, you know, we're tripping over each other. It's always hot. We're fighting for space. We're eating in the same temp. And, you know, hey, you know, move your bag. Oh, move your computer. It's like, you know, when we need a space, it's too jammed. On the weekends, you know, Chris and Nick used to come in all the time, and there'd be 4, 5, 6 of us, and like,
oh my God,
we're walking over each other. You can't move, and someone has to go to the bathroom. There's a lineup because it's like, oh my God, it's just one. You know, it's just one washroom. When it comes to eat, like 3 people can sit, the other 3 have to stand. When people are coming in, you want to talk. You know, they're standing at the door, and you know the first 20 minutes you're already roasting. It's like, hey, come on in now. Let's look at some animals. Like, I just want to have everything that we've had or that we're used to and make it better. You know, we can go have lunches in a separate area, you know, that's not even close to the snakes. You know, it's a different climate, a different temp. It's a different atmosphere. You know, it's just something for the staff and you know, everybody that comes in. You know, just to, you know, more enjoyable. Yeah. Like, you know, how many times have I printed stuff off and you've put something in front of the printer because we have no counter space, and then you hear the printer, what the hell? It's like, who friggin' put this, Austin? And then Austin goes, not me, check the cameras. And then I yell at Elion. But yeah, I mean, there's no counter space. So when they put something in front of it and I hit the printer, of course, it's right in front of the printer. Yeah. And then we get paper jams. I almost grabbed that and crashed it once because we couldn't fix the damn thing.
Oh, yeah. We fixed it, though.
Yeah, we did. After I almost said, fuck. But, yeah, just I want to make it where it's more comfortable, less stress. When people come in, and plus storage. I had, you know, we didn't have any storage. I mean, you use our bathroom. We use the bathroom as a storage closet. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. Now we have 3 bathrooms. We have a shower. We have a handicap bathroom.
There's like
8 sinks.
AC in the building.
AC in both, both front and back controlled. So the rooms will be separate. So even if somebody comes in the back, we're having a card access system.
There's a separate YouTube room.
Yep, everything. Yeah, so even YouTube, you know.
Turn off the fans.
Yeah, we have to turn off the fans for YouTube.
Forget.
And then, who forgets?
I forget. Austin forgets too.
Yep.
It's okay. I have to say, I've forgotten once or twice.
Yeah.
You know, that's about it. Once or twice. But yeah, we have to turn off the fans. And especially in the summer when it's super hot.
Oh
yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, ready? Turn the fans off, go. Okay. And we're trying to get the video done really fast. And then when Austin would pan in to the snakes, I'd be grabbing paper towel and wiping my face off because I'd be sweating to death. Mm-hmm. You know, and then the bug zapper would go off. Or if it's on feeding day. So everybody, here's the thing. Baba, huge shout out to squeak, 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 squeak. You know, the rats getting eaten.
Yep.
Yeah.
And different things. And we'd have to clean the area because, you know, or Austin be cleaning a rack. And I'm like, hey, let's do the utility. Let me just finish this rack. Okay. So he'd finish the rack because it's the one right behind where we film. Mm-hmm. So it's like he had to do that. So it's just so much better just to stop where you are because then we have to move everything. And then when the video's done, he's got to move everything back to where he left it to continue. Yep. Now, none of that. So just trying to make the facility more of efficient, better place for us where, you know, somebody wants to, you know, chill out for a minute. You know, we can leave and not chill out in the same temp we were not chilling out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
it could really get uncomfortable, especially in those like summer days.
Yeah. So
just like hot.
But yeah, MC is there. We can expand, but I want to create and be a better breeder. You know, instead of just, you know, like people always say quality over quantity. I think I'm already there, but I want to be better at the quantity I have. I want to be better with it. You know, oh man, you're having 200 plus clutches a year. That's great. Not if I should be hitting 300. I mean, there were so many animals we ultrasounded, and it's like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did the eggs go? What the hell? 5 reabsorbed. And they're like, man, this sucked. You know, and it's probably because we weren't paying attention, or we were trying to do too much. And I want to be more efficient and know, like, you know, and there's a lot of things coming towards that. But I want to become a better breeder, learn more, not grow. I think I'm very good where I'm at, but I have the option to grow and I have the option to scale back. And I also have the option to, you know, get my animals and my collection to better. You know, I can always grow it. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I hold stuff back, because I want to have some of the stuff in my rack. Once they're on, I'm going to be amazed once they're on eggs. What the fuck? Like, it's going to be crazy.
Like that monsoon on eggs.
There's so many things on it. I mean, that's just going to be phenomenal. And especially when you produce the animal yourself, that's another thing that never gets old. Here's Dawn, Pear Tree Pythons. Hey guys, I have a female that has stopped building and absorbing her follicles. Any tips to get her back on food and into shape for next season?
ASF.
Yeah, try different food sources, smaller meals. We've had some issues with a few. And I think that's more common now. I mean, we're noticing things that are a lot different than years in the past. But smaller meals, back on food. Yeah, try different sources like ASFs, smaller meals, feeding at night, moving her to another bin to feed. You know, all the, you know, who knows? Put her in the car and take her for a drive. Like,
it's weird how often that works.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot say that I've ever done it, but I've heard it many, many times, and I've also said to people, "Hey, you should try it." And you're right. It's people are like, "Oh my God, it worked." But that being said, doing what we're trying to do and what we want to achieve at the new facility, answers like that, I'll be better off because I'm going to know the females that are definitely not eating, and I'm going to do a bunch of things and concentrate and know this is what I did. This is to this one. I did this worked better and more than the others. I want to actually have answers for questions like this, not just from what I've heard, from actually what I've done. Yeah. And with such a big collection, and I'm like, you know, not being there and relying on Austin and Elion a lot, I'm like, hey, you know what? Did she eat this week? No. Okay, cool. Okay, well, maybe next week. And then sometimes we just get caught up and, you know, did she eat last week or not? Yeah, she did, but I don't know the week before. I'm not really sure. Now we're going to have all that documented and tracked and, you know, different things for different females and actually be able to answer a question like this. This is what we've done. This is what I need. I you know, recommend doing this and stuff like that. And it's going to be good for us because we're going to be learning as well and trying new things just for ourselves. So hopefully that answered that question. And I know that question is a question that I know, I mean, even myself, I've had the same issues. Like, you know, why isn't she eating? Like, how come she's not back on food? Like, what's wrong with her? Like, you know, she was great. You know, even some of them after they lay, we've had issues. You know, after they lay, they don't want to eat. It's like, come on, you know, you wash them down, you do what you got to do, change the substrate. Ball pythons, man. Here's one. That's a huge long one. We'll get back to that.
Like a paragraph.
Yeah.
This one's even longer. Oh no, that's the same one.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. It's all the it's broken down. So here we go. This is Southern Comfort Royals. Trick, Blitz, Hurricane. Same or different?
They're the same.
I've seen ads for Hurricane Supers, but not Tricks, Blitz. So are they dominant instead of co-dominant, incomplete dominant?
There has been supers of each.
There is supers.
And they all look the same.
And yeah, they all look the same. I'm not, from me visually looking, they look very similar.
Even the combos.
It could be, I mean, I have both Trick and Hurricane. I've never made a super yet. But my Hurricanes and my Tricks, they're totally different genes. They're stacked. No idea if I don't have like, hey, here's a pastel Trick and here's a pastel Hurricane. Yeah. Put them together. How do they look? I don't have that, nor have I really, you know, put any effort into looking. But it's just like the DG and the enhancer, you know, are they the same or they both do the same thing? I see differences and I'm going to prove over time, seeing if there is an actual huge difference. And if there isn't, we're just going to blend them together. Yeah. But the same feeling I had with freeway and highway. You know what? I stuck to my guts. I kept going, kept working the project, and there is a difference. But there has been a super Trick made. I'm not sure about the Blitz, but I know that's a big controversy that's going out now. Put the time in. Work the project. Buy a couple animals, prove it out, do what you got to do. Just because you haven't seen a super Trick or a super Blitz in quantity doesn't mean no one's done it, or maybe someone hasn't done it, and that's why you haven't seen it. Because Hurricane has been marketed properly or better, I guess, and there's been a lot of it. I see a lot of Hurricane stuff, way more than Trick and Blitz. Yeah, and it's people putting the time in and putting it into certain genes and showing it and making the supers. But I would say, from looking at it, they all look very, very similar. Mm-hmm. It could be the butter lesser type deal. I'm not sure. I don't really, like I said, I have both. Who knows? Maybe I'll put a Trick to a Hurricane in a couple years when they're ready, or I can actually do it next year. But I've got plans for my my breeder Hurricane females. I don't want to put my my Trick combo male to them. So, but I've got a whole bunch of stuff growing up. Let's see. Do you have a first aid kit on hand for your snakes? And if so, what do you tend to keep stocked? No, we don't. We do have chlorhexidine, if they ever got a rat bite or anything like that, an abscess, you spray that.
Not really for the abscess, though.
Yeah. But cleaning, yeah, you know what I mean? If there's a
rat bite or something,
or there's any dust, you wash her out, you disinfect it, and then put it on paper so it doesn't, keep accumulating, bedding or wholesale dust. Jeez. Coconut dust. I'm gonna get wholesale. It's in my head. But we do have a first aid kit for us.
We need Band-Aids.
We need them now. Well, there's some at the new facility. But yeah, we're gonna have stuff like that.
Hopefully we
But,
don't actually have to use it, but
Yeah, but I mean, stuff like, the ointment, like Vaseline is always good to have on if you're probing animals. Polysporin,
Yep. An
certain
eye
type.
wash station for Austin. He keeps getting cocoa,
Cocoa.
in his eye.
Yeah, actually, you know what, man? I should do that.
We do have an eye wash station.
Huh?
We do have an eye wash station.
No, it's not an eye. It looks like one, but it's
Same
not.
thing. I could use it as an eye wash station.
I think the best one is you just get a high-powered hose and say, Austin, open up your eye, go like this. And then you go,
Now you should
yeah,
get
hell of a good
you
YouTube.
should get a West Station put in, and you should get a custom sign just for Austin.
Yeah.
Do it. That helped me a lot.
and then the mutate. It's like the eye wash actually has your eye on it, like it's an eye
an
wash. station.
an eye squirting out water at you.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, boy. There's a few other questions. We'll move on. Young's Constrictors. Other than Morph Market, which we're going to open account this year sometime, sooner the better. You want to get some presents out there, and you don't want to have, you put a snake up for sale, the week after you open up your account, someone looks and it's like, oh, that's a nice animal. Oh, Morph Market user for 1 week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You want to, I recommend getting it,
Even if you're not posting anything right now, just
It's good to
it.
have. Yeah. So,
Because you never know, somebody else might go take it and then threaten to sell it back to you.
yeah.
Wow.
Boy, we're not getting into that. And what other platforms are good to sell for beginner breeders? So, Matt, I know a lot of people here use Kijiji. I don't know. I think that's a Canadian.
Yeah, it's
it's
Craigslist.
It's like Craigslist. But you got to be careful on there too. You don't know who your buyers are. You
always ask for Instagram. Or
Yeah.
Like
Always meet them
Facebook.
in a
but he
public
wants to
area.
sell, right? So he wants to sell.
put your
So,
Instagram on there.
yeah, put it so that you
be
look more
transparent.
legit. Be transparent. Good.
Not only that, but Instagram itself is a really good platform to sell on.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your Instagram, you have people already following you that want,
Yeah.
not all of them, but people that want to buy from you. So
Yeah. And even still on we haven't done it yet. Even through the Discord on through Patreon, you can go within the chat and say, hey man, anybody looking for this, and sort of do that within our little community. I don't really want to get into a buy and sell on it, but we will be doing something somewhere down the line. And that's a sort of gray area. I think. Morph Market's great. You just need to market yourself well and get out there and post and
People need to know that you have it.
But yeah, you can't do it on Facebook. I don't use Facebook anyways. Instagram, like Chris said, is a great way. Craigslist in the U.S.
Even if you really want to get into it, you could even do YouTube. Just make a YouTube video on like the things that
availability.
Yeah.
grow your
Well,
platform.
oh my God, my brain just stopped working. Miguel's been using YouTube to sell his stuff this year to great success.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even Granddaddy Herps, he's been doing that, like
Has
just
he?
straight videos of just what he has available,
Yeah.
and it looks
And
like he's had some pretty good success.
Maybe we should start doing that.
Yeah. And it's good because like you're actually showing the animal, it's moving, you get to see it.
Well, I hope it's moving.
In a
No,
picture,
it's not moving,
in a
yeah.
picture,
Man, that
it's
looks
not.
dead.
But you know what's cool? But the funny thing is if you had it on YouTube and it wasn't moving,
Yeah.
and then it gets delivered and it's dead,
Uh-huh.
they're like, hey man, this snake's dead. Well, it was in the video, it wasn't moving, right? You could probably get away with it.
Yeah.
But you probably, that's probably not good for business,
Don't
right?
sell
yeah,
it.
you
That's
probably
the-
don't want to do
The
that.
dead gene.
It's invisible ball python you can
Huh?
sell the invisible.
Sell the invisible more?
There's
Yeah.
probably people who do like taxidermy and probably would buy dead snakes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Preserved ones.
Yeah, not ones that have been in a FedEx box for 24 hours of the heat pack.
Oh,
Ugh.
especially in like a heat wave,
Woo.
Oh no.
probably melt through the box.
So here's one. Nikki Barber from NB Royals. Hi, everybody. Would like to know if it's okay to breed mother to son and father to daughter, and not okay to do siblings. Thank you. With snakes, yeah, you can, it's always suggested, too, to have different bloodlines or different animals. But I've been breeding, animals and most people have to get the lineage we have. I always, hold back stuff, breed it back to the dad and brothers, the, siblings. And, but I always do go and get other stuff, especially when I miss. So I'll bring other genes in from totally unrelated parents and mix it in. And, eventually, I don't keep all track of that, but no real issues that way. The only real issues with ball pythons is genes to genes. Spider to spider, champagne to spider, champagne to champagne, et cetera, et cetera. That's just what you got to look out for. Thomas Rockholm. Could you possibly talk about tub sizes and when to upgrade a snake to a larger tub? Basically, a rough weight guide, min-max per common tub size. How about you, Austin? What do you think?
ARS.
So 10 series.
10 series.
The hatchling rack. So we use hatchling, then the sub-adult or adult, which is the 50-40, and we have some 70-30s, which are the very, very big ones.
You're totally missing a size.
What do you mean?
You started a new size this year.
With the
Oh, the
Started in
55-40.
FP5s.
Yeah, but
Oh, the FP5s too. Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm just, but
yeah,
That's-
that still counts. Some people are using
yeah. If you
That's
want to
too
do,
small.
the FP5 is good for hatchlings that come out of the egg
200
to 200, 250 max.
yeah.
Unless you have a lot. The only reason why I went that way is because I produce, 1,200 animals plus a year. I need the space for a while because in order to have 500-600 animals, I would need eight or nine, at least 8 ARS racks, and I don't have the space.
Yeah.
So I went to a smaller tub because, they grow, I move them, they sell. It's good for me. But if you have like a hatchling rack to a tub,
1070. Or I guess we'll do a
The
6 quart. We'll start with the 6 quart.
yeah, the 6 of the hatchling, a hatchling moving it up to a sub-adult or an adult rack.
350. 400 grams.
That's from the,
A 6 quart, but if you do the 1070 series,
900 to 1,000,
maybe even 11, 12.
11,
If
12.
they're,
Yeah.
if they're
Depending.
good eaters, then you move it around like 1,000. But sometimes
But
when
we've
you
had,
I've heard
issues.
people moving them up as early as 600 grams, but I've never had success doing
I heard-
anything under 1,000.
I've
Mhm.
never had success.
I
I'm not
wouldn't
even
do
having
that.
great success moving them at 1,000.
Yeah, I think 12 is
They wanna
probably
go
the
back.
special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sucks. You put them in and they don't eat for 5 weeks. It's like, really? Put them back. And as soon as you put them back, they eat the same. Like, really?
It's like they get used to it.
Like that pastel yellow belly scaleless head.
Yeah,
Oh,
both of
both
them.
of
I know.
That's crazy.
A lot
So
of
annoying.
stuff needs to go right back.
They were eating like champs. 1,200 grams. Throw them over. Won't eat. Move them back. They're eating again. Like,
You
Try to
think
get
just
a
like the
1250.
tight places, like so,
Like
like
they feel
having
more
all
secure.
like yeah.
but
Makes
one thing
sense.
I would do is you'll know, if you, it's like, when do you cut your eggs? I don't have a specific date. It's the look, the feel. You just know your animal. If your animal's consistently eating, it's never missed a meal, eats and shed, like, this thing's a beast and it's 800-900 grams, move it up.
100%.
Yeah.
And if it keeps eating, great. If it doesn't, move it back. But you got to give it time to settle in and adjust. We're like 5-6 weeks, and then it just sucks because six weeks of not eating, you're like, man.
It loses
And
50 grams.
You bring her back, eats like a champ,
Yeah.
and then you got to wait. It's like, okay, she's eating well. Do I move her back and get her off of food, or do I leave her jammed in there where she can't move?
Like
But-
trying to ball wrap.
It's crazy.
You know what
So-
I've had success doing actually this year is actually move on feeding day. I bring my rats in, I leave them in the room for a little while, and I've taken a couple bites because of it.
What do you mean?
You've
Move the
taken a
snake?
couple bites?
I've taken not from the rats, from
I
the
was
snakes.
going to say,
No,
oh, shit.
but I'll bring the rats
Biting
into
the
the room.
How do they taste?
I was like, whoa,
Starts
man.
eating the rats.
Delicious. No, I brought the rats into the room, sort of let the smell get in there. I've set the bigger tubs up, and I'll take the snake out of the smaller bin, put it into the bigger bin, throw a rat in, close it. And
Oh.
I've had success
We've
with all my
never even thought of that.
breeder
Then-
females this year.
Then ASFs, though. When you're moving to a bigger tub, try an ASF because
Yeah.
I'm more inclined to take it.
Mm-hmm.
But then moving up from the 50-40 to 70-30,
Yeah, they got to be
like
huge.
2,500, 2,800 at minimum.
No, I'd even see closer over 3.
Yeah,
I
I'd say over
35.
3 as well.
Yeah.
Those are massive
Sometimes
tubs.
they're big.
Yeah, it depends. And I mean, people have asked me, it's like, how come you don't have those huge, the 70-30s? I'm like, because I prefer the 50-40s. And now, ARS has the 55-40, which is even a deeper tub, which is even better suitable for bigger females. I swear by them. I love I haven't had them. I only have had the 50-40s.
But we're getting the freedom.
I've been breeding them and feeding them, and people. So I wouldn't probably have as many 50-40s if I wasn't breeding. But because they go up to 3,000 grams and then they lose 1,200 grams and then they go back and forth, up and down, they're fine. If I was continually feeding these snakes and they were going 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 without breeding, then I would probably have more of the 10-30s or the 70-30s. But because they're going up to a 28, 25, 3, 3,500, and then losing 1,200 plus grams, and they keep going back up every year, it's suitable for myself.
Yeah.
But I think now the longer tubs is probably the best bet, so you can sort of have the best of both worlds without getting into the 70-30s, unless you have monster snakes. But I mean, even those pieds, they're 5,000, 5,500, and when they lay like 13 eggs of 1,500 grams. They're still a pretty big beast after they lay.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Oh, Justin, Legacy Morphs. How do you handle quarantine on new arrivals with such a large facility and so many new snakes being shipped in? So I don't have as many snakes shipped in as
People think.
I used to. I mean, I have maybe 5-6 shipments a year, give or take.
Yeah.
And I don't have a quarantine room. We're thinking of doing something like it. I recommend quarantine. It depends, because my version of quarantine and other people's, I mean, it's all over the map. Some people, and I understand it. Quarantine, I think, is important. I don't preach it because I don't take it to that huge level. So I'm not going to sit there and preach, oh, you got to do this and you got to do that. You got to do this and you got to do that. Meanwhile, I don't do it. Yeah. That's not how I work. But people's quarantine is, some people, and I've had it out with them, they buy an animal, it goes into a certain room, in a certain rack, in their quarantine room, in their quarantine rack, for 90 days. Awesome.
Waste of time.
But then 30 days later, they bring another random snake in for 90 days. Well, technically, that snake that's been in there for 30 days now has to start all fucking over, because it's like you can't put something into quarantine for 90 days and then 30 days later put something else in, because now they all have to start over for 90 effing days. So your mythology doesn't make any sense. So let's have an animal. Let's just do a quick little thing. You buy an animal, has to be 90 days. 2 weeks later, you buy another animal. 2 weeks later, another animal. 2 weeks later, another animal. By the time the 90 days is up, you brought in 8 other fucking animals 2 weeks ago, and then you're going to put it, like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Sounds like the Corona of ball pythons.
Yeah. But you know what? If that's what they do and they do it, it doesn't make sense to me. If you're going to quarantine an animal for 90 days, it has to be, you have to bring your animals all in at once, quarantine them all at the same time for 90 days, and then put them in. You can't keep adding new stuff, because that animal that you just brought in last could be sick, and I don't know.
Yeah.
So what I do is I have my own little routine. I might do a YouTube video on it, or I'll do it for Patreon. Nothing super crazy. And one thing is I know what I'm looking for when I bring an animal in. We observe it. Austin knows. Elion knows. Chris knows. I have a certain little routine. I've had no issues. Touch wood. Lots of wood around. Thank God. And I do what works for me. I'm not going to sit there and preach how I do it. Everybody else should, because something goes wrong. I don't want. Do what you feel comfortable doing, people. Yeah. If it works for you, do it. But if you can take extra precautions, by all means, do it. Because, I mean, there's a lot of shit that could happen. 100%. Buy from great people.
Ask around before you buy from someone.
Look at your animals. Look at the health of them. I mean, if you have an animal that's not doing well or stuff, I mean, I want to have sort of an area where we can concentrate more on animals that have an RI, or we've had some that, eating, doing well, breeding, all of a sudden has an ovulation, and next thing you know, it's got a respiratory infection. Like, what the hell? Yes. And we don't shoot. We just leave it. Don't give it any meds. It'll lay, clean out the tub, and they bounce back quite. I think we've only had one out of 8 or 9 that just didn't bounce back. But I mean, I'll take those odds all day long. But as far as quarantine goes, you're going to hear 5,000. It's like religion. You're going to get people to try to jam their shit down your throat. You do what you want to do. Believe in what you want to do. Watch your animals. But, I mean, you can't go wrong practicing quarantine. The better the quarantine, the longer the quarantine, the better. Yeah. For myself, bringing animals in, as many as I do from certain people, I can't do the 90-day quarantine. Doesn't work for me. And if you're doing quarantine the way these people are saying it, you bring an animal in for 90 days, you cannot bring another animal in for 90 days. Mm-hmm. And if you bring another animal in before the 90 days, that fucking one that's already started has to start all over. Yep. If that's what you're trying to say, and this is what that makes sense, but it won't work for me. You know what? I'd have a facility for, because every month I'm bringing, or every 2 months I'm bringing an animal in before the 90 days. I'd have a facility full of fucking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of animals that I could never breed because they'd be in a quarantine facility for all their fucking life because I keep getting animals in. It doesn't make sense, people. You know what I mean?
I think like 30 days is more than
30 days. You know what I mean?
If someone wants to do that.
People freak out when oh my God, you have a facility and you're unboxing in your fucking facility? Yeah. Yeah. So do fucking 99% of the other fucking people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I mean, if you have a special quarantine unboxing room too, fucking good for you. Go, awesome. All the power to you. You know what I mean? It's never going to work for me. I'll never have that. Yeah. If that's what you want, cool. I'm not saying don't do it. I would never be able to do that. I would never be able to practice your 90-day quarantine per animal and work the way my facility's been working for 18 years. That being said, I'm not telling people not to quarantine or do what I do. I do it, and I feel comfortable doing it, and I'm continually doing it. Yeah. That being said, I could have a fucking big mishap, and then, hey, guys, you know what? I fucked up. But I've never had that conversation, and I don't think I ever will. So know who you're buying from, know what to look for, and we are dealing with living animals. There's a lot more reasons. People, I have a dead snake. Oh, must have had fucking nidovirus. What the fuck? I mean,
I only heard one person ever getting that.
There's enlarged hearts. There's organs that don't grow. There's liver disease. There's parasites. There's so much shit. Some, like human beings. Some people have very strong immune systems. Other people have weak ones. Mm-hmm. Same shit. So just do what works for you and what you believe in and what you want to follow. I mean, what do you do for quarantine? Nothing. Not 90 days.
Nope.
Not even 1 day.
Most of our new stuff, it's tough. Most of the new stuff does go to Nick's.
Here, Nick, you deal with it first, and if it's good, bring it back to me. You're such a dick.
No, if there's anything that's like highly suspect,
give it to Nick.
If there's anything that's highly suspect, we do have a setup. But generally, if it comes from somebody that we trust, we know the collection, we trust them, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we generally put it right into our racks. And I mean, we practice the same thing you do when a new animal comes in. But for the most part, unless we have a reason to be concerned, or
you can generally tell the health of an animal right away. I mean, that's just physically,
the mouth, the belly,
the insides and parasites and stuff. Like I understand the need, and I know there's a lot of crappy, I wouldn't say breeders, but sellers or people that buy animals and they're flipping them and they're stressing them out. Who knows how they're keeping them? I mean, you should worry and don't take. I mean, I think you should take quarantine serious, but not to the extent where it doesn't make sense. Like 90 days and every day you bring another animal in. Like, how the fuck is that getting 90 days quarantine when you're bringing strange shit in every other fucking day or week? It makes no sense. Your quarantine method is stupid. in my opinion.
Just put a face mask on it. It would be fine.
Oh my God.
It won't spread.
Hogtown balls. What's the longest male went without eating after you've paired him?
A year?
Oh shit. Maybe a year. Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I've had. I'm trying to think the longest. No, I think most of my females. I don't think I've had a male go off food for a year after pairing.
Yeah, we have.
The male
Yep. Cryptic?
hasn't been a year.
It's been pretty close.
No, it's been. I mean,
Oh, like,
it's 5 months.
I think like even before that, he was eating like once every couple.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we paired him because it's like he was off and on, but he was eating, but it's just like he was a shitty eater to begin with. And then like after we paired him, he would stop eating. We got him back eating. We paired him again, and he hasn't eaten in probably 3 months now. But we're trying.
I had one go 8 months.
Yeah, we're trying Da Vinci though. Da Vinci.
It's been working.
Chris is like, wait,
It's
what?
been working pretty good. 8 months.
We basically just draw on the snake bin, like Da Vinci.
No.
Okay.
No, you paint the snake.
Exactly.
Yeah, you paint it.
You paint where you want the rat to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
He's
but
like,
you don't
wait,
want to do
what?
Picasso.
no.
You don't want a Picasso.
It turns into a pig.
Yeah,
You
you
guys
don't,
are
you don't want to
weird.
do Picasso.
Da Vinci.
And
Da
Yeah, no,
Vinci.
the
It's a
Dreamskull.
supplement.
Dreamskull male that we got from you. We tried to breed him. A
It
little
was
early.
eating, and then you
Oh yeah,
bred
he
it.
was eating great.
Yeah, and then it doesn't
we
eat.
got a little bit overzealous.
Yeah.
And
Jordan
tried to,
said the same thing.
tried to breed him a little early. He was like 480, 500 grams,
Yeah,
and he did breed.
yeah,
He did. The animal didn't lay, but he did breed once.
Yep.
And then didn't eat for 8 months, and I was almost positive we were going to lose him. I had to. I just fed him a couple times, and now he's eating. Thank
Yeah.
God. But
And
I
it's
mean, I haven't
funny-
been able to pair him since.
yeah. It's funny because the enhancer clown had G-stripe. I mean, I thought many times we were pairing them over and over. So many females would stop eating. We're like, hey, we got to get this guy eating 3-4 weeks in a row, and he did. Then he would breed some more, and then it's like eat and breed. And yes, thank God. And then stopped eating, and I think now he's at like 2 months.
Oh yeah.
No, actually about a month and a half. He did eat 3 ASFs for in those 2 week period, and then it's like cool. He's back on food. We're not even pairing him anymore, and he's still not eating.
We actually did have one go for a long time. The Ultra Malpide. That was a long time.
Yeah, but he was always a whole.
Yeah, we got bought.
but
him
we
as
did
a
breed him.
problem feeder,
But
too.
we bought him as a problem feeder, and he was always like that. But yeah, ever since
That's one of them. That,
yeah. And there's a few. So, if you do that, you'll hear it. We've talked about it a few. When Jordan was here, we talked about it as well on the podcast. Sometimes they do that. I even did something on Patreon. I did a video about the males and how I'm changing things. And sometimes it happens. You pair it and it just doesn't eat. And, you can push them a little. But at some point, you're going to have to say, man, hey, as much as I need this guy breeding, you will breed
need a
them to
break.
death, man. They do need a break, no matter how much you want to use them. I've bred an animal to death, and it sucks, but it does happen. And I'm sure there's other people that have done it too, but they just don't want to admit it. But it's something where I've even had a male, 3-year-old male, breeds everything. Didn't eat for 4 or 5 weeks. Sure enough, just putting him in, breeding and breeding and breeding and. I mean, it takes a lot out of them.
Oh yeah.
So, here's legacy morphs. I feel less guilty about my 2 weeks, if nothing. Sketch. Daniel Patton. Mind doing a Creed highlight. Also, your channel, your content. Cheers from the U.S. Yeah, we should do a Creed. We didn't do a Creed, did we?
We don't have much.
We don't have much, and especially the single gene stuff. It's always, but
It's just a nicer fire.
yeah, there's a different highlights.
Changes the pattern a bit.
Yeah, quite a bit actually.
That original Creed male was crazy.
Yep. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, that's another thing too. Is I have so many things that I work with for a while, and then I change directions. I don't know. Maybe we should start popping Creed into some more stuff.
You have those females. They're going soon, so
Yeah, we got a few. The cinnamon enchicreeds, the lilacs.
yeah, they look different too. One of them might have another gene.
Yeah, I mean, they came out really weird. Oh, you want to read Jason?
Sure.
Right back.
Morph Mixology Reptiles. Jason Bigler said, "What's up, boys? Billy, the facility is looking awesome. Hope to visit someday. Any plans for an other area with enclosures and or other species?"
You should put it maybe at the front. Just have like you should have a monitor lizard.
You know what? I mean, maybe something really cool. I mean, a lot of people have
Blue tree
reached out.
monitor.
That'd be cool.
They're so cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have reached out, and I mean, I know one thing is it'd be cool because Lord is, you know, he'd be like my go-to guy. Hey man, what do I need to do with this? What do I need to do that? You take him out, like, you know, it's time for feeding, Lord. But no, I mean, it would be something cool to have. I don't know, because it's not like I want to get into a bunch of different things, because I know my time wants to be there to, you know, become a better breeder and, you know, be more efficient, not bring more stuff in to be, you know, sidetracked, which is easy for me to do, especially with ADHD. And, but it would be something to have cool. I mean, my next thing right now is getting into some boas and learning about the boas and having litters and you know, learning all that stuff there is there and experiencing that. I don't want to be going, oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. But to have I don't know, I mean, you see some of these tree monitors and some of the lizards.
Well, somebody just commented too. Monitor lizards, good to eat slugs. So stuff for your
Slugs, the
stuff that doesn't make it out.
Uneaten rodents.
the animals that don't come out, you know, as proper, or with
Having a blue tongue skinks made
Yeah.
a lot of use of my slugs this year.
yeah, having something. I mean, I might look into that.
I think having like a big monitor too could bring like it'd be cool. Just to, like make a couple videos.
Yeah,
here
you
now
know
and then
what?
about-
Maybe we can even put one in the like my office / I was thinking of a fish tank.
Oh, that would be cool too.
You know what I mean? In the office / YouTube area. But you know what I really want? I don't know. I mean, I think I might get some turtles.
That'd be cool.
You know what I mean?
Get a Matamata turtle. They're the coolest.
What? A Matamata?
A Matamata turtle.
A Matamata?
Yeah,
What's the matter with you? A Matamata. Never heard of it.
that's what you could name it, but they're so cool looking.
A Matamata. Yeah,
I
Google
have
that
no
shit.
idea.
Really?
Matamata.
No, can you even have them or?
I don't know, but I hope I don't
they're
get
cool.
hope I don't get mad at a
They're-
Matamata.
They look like
I would hate to get mad at a Matamata. And I'd have to, if it wasn't feeling good, I'd have to say, hey, what's the matter? No, that's pretty bad, right?
the mata.
What's the matter? Are you mad at me, matter?
And
What's
then
the
Matt,
matter?
and then Matt comes to the facility.
Hey, Matt, check out my matter. I don't know what's the matter with matter. Oh, my God.
they're-
That's scary looking.
They're cool.
That neck's like,
I think they have like one of the I don't know if the fastest, but they're really quick when it comes to like eating.
Yeah, they're
Just
just
like-
really cool looking.
It's like they're cool.
it looks
But-
big.
They don't get huge.
I want to get cool little turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know.
In a fish tank.
But yeah, I mean, having something cool, you know, maybe display enclosure. I mean, that's all. I mean, I have a lot of room. I could do a lot of things with it. But right now, I just want to take what we're used to and what we've had and make it 10 times better. I get a lot of things that that I want to take this sort of, you know, mutation creation facility to more of like a studio.
Yeah.
Where it's more like, it's funny because some people are like, holy shit, mutation creation, Starbucks of ball pythons. It's sort of. I mean, I want to have it where there's a lounge and, you know, not just like what I've always had, stainless steel, surgical, everything white. And, well, I mean, I painted the walls in this facility, but, you know, everything just surgically. I want to have it more. I mean, I got a lot of colors going into the back.
Yeah.
It's going to look really cool.
I mean, like the back area still technically looks like a facility, like a ball python place, and
Only when you're in the snake rooms.
yeah,
With the color and the different colors that are going on the walls and the way I've brought in the glass. I mean, I'm hoping. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
envisioning it. I hope it looks cool.
yeah, I think it will.
But
It already looks pretty cool. Just how
it's
it is.
definitely
Yeah.
something that's going to be like, oh my God, this is cool.
Yeah,
Like even the front, like even putting the logo on that wooden door slide, it's so cool.
Like it fits perfectly.
It's friggin' awesome. But yeah, a lot of cool things. You know, so
yeah.
that good? So good. No, I don't want one, Chris. Thanks. Pepperettes, baby.
Do you want one? They're
No,
freaking
thanks.
delicious.
No,
I'm
no, thanks.
starving. I haven't eaten.
So let's see. A lot of people saying there's certain animals, king snakes.
I think a
The
king
mata
snake
mata.
would probably be easy to take care of more because like you already
Yeah, but I don't really want to get. I mean, if I do anything, I want to get into something different,
like
like
a lizard.
a lizard, a monitor.
A monitor would be sick. Like
I don't know if I want to get into a tegu,
Nah, those
but-
they're cool, but they're not as active as a monitor.
but I mean, I know. I had. What was the species? What was it called?
Collar lizards.
No. Oh, I had those.
Yeah.
But oh my, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Was it a snake?
No, it was a lizard. Got it from Brandon at Canadian Cold Blood. It wasn't the red Aki. It was another type of
Like a smaller lizard or
yeah, but they get bigger.
savannah?
No, not a savannah.
Black? I don't know.
No. Oh my lord. Spit some names out. Oh,
Something that
my
gets
God.
like
red Aki? No, not a. Oh, it's a special name. They call it by the actual proper name.
Oh, if it's like the scientific name,
Yeah, I have no
Yeah, but they
idea.
call it. I mean, it's what it goes by. Oh my god.
What-
No.
what color was it?
It was lizard with a big tail and lizard with a big tail. Oh yeah, that fucking
Wow.
narrows it down.
Oh, that
Oh
one.
shit, that one.
Had eyes.
The fuck's the matter with you, Billy? Oh my god. Sorry,
Had some
guys.
legs on it and a mouth.
It breathed.
A blue tongue skink.
No, it wasn't a skink.
It was a monitor.
Brendel is a snake.
Nile.
No. It was a monitor. I'm shitty. It was a monitor, but it was a type of monitor. Oh my god.
Croc monitor.
No.
Black throat.
No. Oh my god. Why did I bring it up?
I don't
What a donkey. I'm late. I need some sleep.
I mean, he had like
Parabella. Hold on. Parabella?
He's getting there.
Parabella. Oh my god.
Are you just going to start typing
No.
the sounds he's making to see if it auto?
Not a
finishes?
peach throat. Oh my god.
Peach throats are cool, though.
Yeah. What
Is
the
it-
hell is the name of it?
Is it that? Because that's just
The
the...
Varianus is just the name
I was
of,
going to say that's just
that's
the...
just the common name, but it
Yeah.
was they called it a certain thing. But it's like an Aki. Red Aki. There was oh my god. See if Brandon, could put up with us and would watch this Canadian Cold Blood, he'd be like, it's one of those. I'm like, yeah, that's it. But of course he's not here because he's got better things to do than watch.
Yeah.
Not an Argus, not a lizard with a lizard with the big tail. Yeah, it was a lizard with a big tail. That fucking narrowed it down to 1,000 different kinds.
Yeah, you're not talking about Euromastics, are you?
Nope,
I didn't think
they're
so.
cool.
They are
Pygmy?
cool. I really like them.
I think it starts with a P.
Pygmy?
No,
Oh no, that's what this says.
Parabella. No, what the hell?
This whole podcast is just trying to figure it out.
Come on, guys. There's smarter people than us in the chat here.
Oh, definitely. Oh,
Wow, there's so many monitors.
what type of monitors is there? Remember Canadian? Brandon from Canadian Cold Blood. There was red Aki. There was the Akis. He used to sell red Akis and another kind. No, but there was a special name like Parabella or. Oh my god.
Is it,
Yeah.
is it this one?
I don't know. Sorry, guys. What a
I'm
donkey.
trying to figure it out. But what you own?
I had
you
one.
some?
Yeah, I actually had a couple, and then I ended up, with a whole bunch of things that I was growing up and having. I'm like, you know what? I want to do ball pythons.
Yeah.
So instead of having a whole bunch of different species, I ended up selling everything, even my chameleons and stuff, and
Yeah.
just went the ball pythons, and it's a good choice. Parabella, rock monitor, or Pilbara.
Pilbara.
That's it. It's a Pilbara rock monitor. That's what I had. A Pilbara. I knew it started with a P. Thank you. Yes, Pilbara.
Those get big too.
Yeah, well, I had them. They were with the tail, they were about 2 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pilbaras. There we go.
That's funny. I just came across that.
Did you? Yeah. So I knew it. I'd say I was Pilbara. Yeah, so I was sort of close.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom Rockholm. Bam. But yeah, I had a few of those.
There we go.
I got a 1.1 and, feeding them and growing them up and had, enclosures for them, which was cool.
Yeah.
And, maybe something like that. But I know, Brent, there's like blue and green. There's some
Tricolor.
fucking crazy. I'm
The
like,
blue
so
tree
sick.
monitors
solid
are the
black.
coolest
They're so
things I've ever
sick.
seen.
So
Solid black ones too.
The Black Niles.
The melanistic ones.
It's like,
What are they
cool.
called?
let me see.
The Midnight Niles or whatever.
Black.
The pure black ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're cool.
like they have like solid black eyes and everything. It's crazy.
Oh, Jacob from Sybil Serpent says turtles are messy and stinky.
Oh yeah.
They
Really?
are. They do stink.
Oh,
I mean,
see, we got to get into those. You know what?
They're so cool.
We got to get into
it's like solid black.
what's that?
It's the same.
It's like a tree monitor.
That's what I showed you, but when it was still in the egg.
That's what we got to do.
Yeah, he has a whole bunch right now.
And is that from Brandon? Yeah, I mean he's awesome, Canadian guy, Canadian cold blood man.
Got one of my first ball pythons from that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. I mean,
So we got to check them out.
That would be such a crazy addition.
Mindy Boyer said Pilbara Rock Monitor first, and you missed it.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry. Oh, there it is. There, Mindy. No, that's the one I read.
No, there's two above.
Oh, I saw. Actually, I saw hers first, but then I gave the shout out to Tom. Sorry, Tom, you're second. Wah, wah, wah.
Well,
Thanks, Mindy.
You're both smarter than all of us. So.
Oh yeah,
We'll get a monitor and call it Jet.
Pilbara. See, I knew I was close. I was like Pilalabala, boo boo boo. Yeah. So
I just find it so fascinating with them because like they're so smart. They're like a dog basically, but lizard form.
lizard form dog, cool.
Yeah. They just like could follow you around.
And
Really
you
cool.
turn around and step on it by accident because
I mean, you don't have to like let it always.
No, but I think it'd be cool. You know what? We got to get some. I'm gonna call Brandon.
And I mean, like if you feed it, like I said, like slugs and like infertile eggs or
Yeah, I'm
some-
gonna
a
talk
baby
to
that
him. You
didn't
know what?
make
That's
it.
what we got to do. I got a lot of room in my office.
Yeah.
Got a lot of room. I mean, there's the YouTube, and then we can actually.
I think if you had like a pretty good, nice enclosure, like it'll be a showpiece too, right?
Yeah, but we'll get a couple. I want to get out like the blues are sick, the greens, the blacks.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
get like, I would get one with you if you want. Like that.
So can we do it? Can we keep a 1.1 together, or is it not?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so I have to look into that, or do you have to look into that? Because if we can do a 1.1 and get a big enough enclosure, or is the male going to stress her out? We got to look into that. That's another thing too. Is, maybe it may be cool to breed.
Yeah.
Or we'll have to get a couple enclosures where it's like I got a huge wall that we can incorporate, and we could actually get like one on top.
Yeah.
So if we get 6 cages, and we get a male and a female of each color, like the male, female.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool if you got like greens, blues, blacks.
Yeah.
That'd be neat.
Like green, blue, and black, like
This
the
is what
males.
happens, like we just give Billy one idea.
I know,
He's
I'm a savage.
Six. I'll get 6 monitors. It's like,
tomorrow
whoa.
he's gonna show up at the facility and be like, "Guys, you'll never guess what I bought."
We got 6. I'm like, yeah, one will be cool, and it's like we got 6.
Yeah, that's the way I do things, though. I mean, I don't know.
Then it'll be 20.
No, I mean, like I said, my
I
new, my ball pythons are my passion, always will be. But my new interest and I want to sort of learn is the boas. That's something I want to breed and learn about and create some amazing stuff. And I'm excited about it, something new to learn. But then, also having somebody that works a lot with lizards, because that's the thing too is for me to try learning stuff. It's always good. Like when we have a team, we can, hey man, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, Lord. Hey, you need to do this. Thanks, man. It's a lot easier to learn from someone that's done it than it is to say, okay, what am I doing wrong?
And then
Googling stuff and like, well, that sounds worse. Well, maybe which one do I choose? I'd rather have someone with, experience and stuff like that.
and I think it would make good videos too. Like people would actually like watching them.
I mean, besides the ones that we're doing now.
I mean, No, be
It
like
makes
extra.
good videos.
Right,
People
right.
would actually watch them.
Right now, people are just like powering through it. They're just like, ugh.
Man, I wish there was a lizard in
Why
this.
are you watching this?
If there was one lizard
What
in
the
this, it would make
fuck
it
are
so
these
much
guys
better.
I
doing?
feel people like snakes way more than lizards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you cannot give the people who just love lizards not love. I mean, it's reptiles are reptile, man. I love them all.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first started, I had fucking everything. I had Chinese cave geckos. I had day geckos. I had normal leopard geckos. Then I had Pac-Man frog. I had the red-eyed tree frog. I had I didn't get into dart frogs then, but I was looking at it. But I had a veiled chameleon, a panther chameleon. I had king snakes. I had corn snakes. Then I had ball pythons. I didn't even think of a boa
Yeah.
at that time. I don't even think they were selling boas in pet stores back, 24, 25 years ago. So when I found out eventually Port Credit Pet Center, then I went over and it's like scorpions, millipedes, insects, tarantulas, bearded dragons I had as well.
Nice.
And just like, oh, cool. And I just had a whole bunch of little setups and I had like a little, nice little room with a whole bunch of cool species. And I really like the ball pythons. To me, it was out of corns and kings, it was the cool snake. Like, oh, this really looks like a snake.
Yeah.
This looks like something that's dangerous. And back then, I was just really getting into my ink. It's like, I have to have these manly, not these candy cane, lollipop, candy corns, whatever they were calling the corn and the kings. Like, no, man.
I need to get this pet.
You got to
rock.
get something that looks really cool.
It doesn't move.
Yeah.
It just stays there.
Does next to nothing.
Yeah.
Boy. Boas are a good time. That's from Aurora Exotics. Yeah, man. I mean, we're going to start showing ours off more. Once I get the other ones in, we'll start doing maybe a monthly update of how they're doing, how big they're getting, some plans. I've got a few coming in, which will be cool. But yeah, we got to do some rock monitors.
That
Pilbaras and green
that would be
trees,
crazy.
tree monitors. I
Those-
think Will has one, doesn't he? A blue?
Yep.
Yeah, the tree.
Yes.
But I think the rock monitors, they get way bigger than the tree monitors.
Yeah, tree
the-
monitors stay, stay
Under 3
relatively.
feet.
Yeah.
The tail, the head.
So like you can't really feed it so much like eggs and stuff like that. If that's
I'm not buying it to just
Oh,
feed it.
this is
Fucking,
the
I have
dumpster.
so many slugs. I need to fucking have animals to eat them. No, it's like if I have so
No,
many
yeah, if
slugs,
it's-
I want to find
if
out why
it's-
the fuck I'm having so many slugs.
if it's like a showpiece animal, like like a tree monitor would be really cool. Like a green one, blue one. Yeah, those would be like
Yeah, the last thing I want to do is like, oh shit, we need to feed all the animals. Let's make some slugs. Stress the animal out while she's pregnant. Oh shit, all these king snakes need to eat. Let's put spider to spider, guys, and more champagne to champagne combo so we can feed these fuckers. No, it's not happening. So,
yeah. they have enough
pretty
like food source.
what do you think? The black, red, and green? You think we should just get one of each, or no? Can you cross the greens and the reds and the blacks? Or are they?
I think you can.
I have
think
no
you-
idea.
I think you might be able to, but I mean, it's probably more recommended just keeping them like the same.
course.
like blue and blue.
But why do you want to do everything that's recommended?
I don't know.
Come on now.
It's probably a reason. I've never bred them.
It's probably there you go.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
It would be. Because you just enter, I could already imagine the enclosure with like a fog, like some sort of like mist.
Yeah, it'd be
or-
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
And-
what? We gotta look into
and
that.
if you really want to and you have a big enough enclosure, you could put your fish underneath.
No. No.
You just have like
I was thinking of fish because I
Oh.
miss.
But you could do one of those
bioactive.
what are they called? Pelladariums or whatever? Have you
Pilbaria?
No.
Pilbara rock monitor?
No.
Pilbara, what?
The
The
thing that the
Pella-
Exoterras just came out with, the half and halves, where the top half is for a arboreal species and the bottom half is for aquatics. They have a whole new
Yeah, that's what I meant.
tank setup.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It's one tank?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's a bioactive like enclosure. It kind of like functions on its own, right? You have to have like
And-
proper things, and then you can.
But
have
if you put
fish.
fish in, those fucking lizards
I
are
mean,
going to jump in and eat them.
You got to make sure you put in something that whatever else you have in there won't eat.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't have like I'm talking like a high end saltwater aquarium.
Oh, if that's the case, then no.
Then here
Yeah,
you go,
don't try
these
that.
Have
hey, look at I just spent 10 grand on all these animals and all this coral rock. And then you see these lizards going to eat them all. Like, oh my God.
Destroy all the
It'll be
coral.
the mutation
My
creation,
Nassau tang I just spent $400 on. Rip the shit.
the mutation creation of Finding Nemo. You'd be like, where's Nemo?
Where's Nemo?
He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You go look at the lizard's poop and it's blue.
Oh, no. Dory.
Oh no, Nemo. Story. It's orange. Oh shit. There's Nemo. I found him. It's in his shit. Oh my God.
That'd be horrible.
No.
Ugh.
I was thinking salt water. You know what I mean?
Salt water would be crazy.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Aren't they a lot of upkeep though?
Oh yeah. I mean,
yeah, I've never.
It might be even better just having someone come in and like do
Back-
the maintenance here now.
no, I do it myself. Back in the day, I used to import salt water. I used to wholesale saltwater fish.
Oh,
I used to
damn.
have, that's what I used to do before I actually opened the gym.
Oh damn! Even a gym too.
Yeah, I used to have a martial arts studio. Like Antoine, he asked me about it. We talked about it a little bit, but yeah,
That's sick.
I used to have that for about 2.5 years, and then yeah,
Some craziness.
but yeah, saltwater fish was awesome.
Those-
I had
those are-
eels, I had octopuses, I had
Oh, wow.
everything. Even trying to get seahorses, but then they just die all the time.
Oh no!
Yeah, I've heard they're really hard to keep.
They are hard, yeah. So, but I had some ribbon eels, and I had some cool. I had a puffer
You ever keep any
Had-
jellyfish?
jelly.
Yeah.
Sierra
wants a jellyfish. They've been looking into.
Actually, did I do jellies?
That's
I
where you-
don't think I
It's where you have to like keep them in like a separate kind of thing.
I
Like,
think
it
so.
has
they,
to be,
they
like,
sort of do.
constantly
Yeah,
moving.
yeah.
And the water has to constantly be circulating. Yeah.
I seen them at the expos, like them selling like a little kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to watch because certain things don't go well with it, and you got to watch some of the chemicals with some of those. Just like when you have corals,
And apparently
certain things you
they
can't
can
use.
also asexually reproduce, and you can be overrun really quickly,
Oh.
which I didn't know until I started looking into them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Cool.
I mean, insane.
I want to do Woma ball hybrids. You do, Chris.
I do.
Awesome.
They look so cool.
Woma ball. Didn't Peter Williams do that this year?
He did Angolan.
Angolan balls.
Sarah Miller had a Woma up for sale, a female. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get that. And I didn't message her until the next morning, and I missed it. There's not enough of those in Canada.
Yeah.
So Cameron is saying chilled tank is required for jellies, a little cooler.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of upkeep, and yeah, I mean, I think I want to do the lizards. I want to keep it, but I was actually thinking of fish tank. I mean, it's not out of the question.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna make it where you saw it on the inside of the, build it into the wall. So when you're walking by, you see it. Just the flush with the frame, and on the inside is where, you still see it, but it's just not as pretty on the one side.
That'd be
And
crazy.
I build all the sump and stuff underneath, and
Yeah.
protein skimmers and UV sterilizers and all that other good stuff that goes with it. But I think, I think we should do lizards.
Yeah. I mean, it would be definitely cool. Like,
Elliot should clean the lizards.
I'd be down. I'd clean them, feed them.
Yeah, we should figure it out.
Get bit by them.
It's a lot of maintenance.
Yeah.
Daily feeding.
And those claws are sharp.
Oh, Brando's here. Put the fish tank into the bar counter. Yeah. I got so much space there. I can do so much. There's so much to do there. I got wow.
Once you start thinking about it, it all adds up.
Oh, look. Hyped
Like, I
up
could do
morphs
this.
is in the comments.
Reptiles.
I know.
Hyped up morphs.
Oh, now Billy's correcting people.
Yeah. So, hey man, when you got it, you got it.
Yep.
Let's turn this on. It's getting warm in here. Dun, 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 dun. So, any questions from the gallery? What we got going on? And we will be doing an update video, probably 2 weeks, because I've actually filmed the signs when they were going up. So I filmed that. What else did I film? Nothing. I didn't film us
Nice.
I didn't film us doing the alarm panel or running cables. I mean,
Yeah.
I should have.
You should just do a whole week of really boring content.
No.
This is how
But we're
you
going to make a
install it.
montage of it, maybe.
No, you could do like a time lapse. It would be kind of neat.
Yeah, but it's too late because we've already run it. But maybe we'll do that when they're building the walls. I can set the time lapse up.
Yeah, just put it in the corner and just
put it on top of that door thing, a little level they have.
Maybe we should do 2. Maybe we should bring both in and plug them in and film different things, as long as they don't mind.
Yeah.
Hey, contractors, you're going to be fine. No,
you're going to be on YouTube in front of thousands.
I can ask. But if not, we're going to do an update because the walls start being built Thursday, Friday this week. Electricians come in, do the wall outlets and all the power, and they're isolating all the power in there so that I can get a Jenny at probably the end of the year. Put a Jenny on the roof and know exactly what I need to power the whole facility.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Going to cost me a pretty penny, but I mean, it's one thing that I have won't lose any sleep over.
Yep.
Got no power? I do. Yeah. You want to cook something? Let's go to hey, that'd be fucking awesome.
I mean, especially
no, man, I don't want to go to the facility. You're always there. Oh, now we have a reason to be. It's the only place that has power.
You can cook without power if you have gas stove.
And how are you going to see? With the candle and shit?
The sun.
Who has time for that? You know?
We missed a super chat.
Did we? Shoot it out. Shout it out.
Legacy Morphs.
Justin.
There we go. Any tri-stripe lav plans ever? Haven't seen much on them.
No, I did tri-stripe Ultramel. We got double hats. No, we didn't do lav. No, not this year. I got so many other things. We got Mojave Dreamsicles. We got a cut. We got some Dreamsicle stuff. A lot of different Dreamsicle stuff coming. Yeah, we didn't do lav. That's another thing, too. Once the facility's in, we have to sit down and really have a game plan and see what we're holding back and what direction we want to go to with some of the new animals or some of the genes that we have. So many and that's really hard, especially with a big collection. Sometimes I do really well. Sometimes I wish I did this and I didn't do that. I think everyone's going to do that, you know. Oh, what should I put to my pied? Oh, it's this or that. Let me do this. And you're like, damn it.
Yeah.
You know, why didn't I do this? You know, that's why you buy more pieds. You know, the less choices you have to choose, the better it is.
Yep.
Shit, I got 4 pieds and I got 5 males. Oh, man, that's a lot better than, hey, I got 5 males and 1 female.
Oh, no.
Fuck. That you're always gonna be pissed because you're never gonna, you know, you're always gonna say, I wish I did this or I wish I did that. Why didn't I do this?
Just do all 5.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why.
Just interchange them.
Yeah.
That's why. I mean, you know, it's funny because I said I don't need. I sold a couple pieds and I ended up buying 4 more.
Oh, jeez.
Like, I sell 2 to buy 4 more.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I don't need as many. I'm like, yeah, I better get some.
Scariness.
What's scariness?
Some scary stuff here.
Like what? Brendel and Ball would be cool. Yep.
A lot of the ball hybrids are just
They're
really
pretty
cool
awesome.
looking. Yeah. The
Elias has his hybrid.
Oh, yeah.
How far is that up?
I put a carpet python to a ball python.
nice.
And
A card ball.
How's that looking?
How's it? When's it due? 2 weeks?
2 weeks or 1 week from now?
Nice.
Cool.
Wait, do you already have eggs or are you waiting for
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I already,
eggs.
Oh, that's
They're in
awesome.
They're incubating. They're coming.
Well, if they're gonna hatch in a week, I assume they're incubating.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't
No,
know when you
I-
do hybrid stuff? Yeah,
you cut day one.
They come out. They don't even lay eggs. They're just
Yeah, they're like boas. They
Yeah.
just come out. Like the ball python turns into a boa.
yeah. Nick's doing the gecko hybrids. He's got a couple of those already that hatched. Kind of
Crazy.
cool, but nothing
so
nuts.
sick. So sick. Okay, it is 9:14. We're gonna go for like 40. We're gonna kill it at 10. So we got 45 minutes, people. What are we gonna talk about? What are we gonna do? What do you want to hear? What are we gonna shoot the shit about?
Next big morph.
Next big morph? I don't know.
I think Ultramel's gonna kill it.
Yeah, I mean Ultramel is good with a lot of combos, but I also like I'm looking some of the Monarch stuff. I love how deep it is. I mean,
Not much
you
has
know?
been done with Monarch though.
Huh?
Not much has been done with Monarch.
Correct.
compared to Ultramel, so
But I mean,
I think
probably
Probably
you can't go wrong with either,
yeah.
and,
But
or have both.
it might be that Ultramel like has like the first kind of dibs on most things that pop up.
Justin, I've been eyeing Lav so hard since the last podcast. Yeah, I mean, I like the lavender stuff. I have lots of it. I think it's great. I like it in pied. like it in clown. I got a lot of lav in some really cool combos. That blackhead, yeah. So we're so far ahead shooting, but I mean we hatched some more blackhead lav, black pastels, and I got a lot of wouldn't say a lot, but I got quite a few black pastel lavs, females. I think I got one black pastel lav left. And then I got some more stuff coming with lav. But yeah, lav is another thing that's been around for a long time, and now we're just making some cool shit. Like the Enchi Freeway lavs that Justin made. Sick.
Even the one that you made too. The
super asphalt Enchi black pastel or super Enchi lav.
I think it's super Enchi.
It's sick. I mean, it's sick.
That's one of those snakes that you need to see it in person. You can't
get the colors
at all. Crazy.
Even in shed, it's insane.
Yeah, just go look at Candy, and that's what it looks like the Starburst.
Snaggletooth said, if I'd ever get some super lorries from Brian, would I be putting it into asphalt freeway?
You already have het red, so
yeah.
you already have the gene.
Sort of. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, it's when there's so many genes out there, you can't be chasing them all. Yeah. And like I've always said, instead of going and getting a super lorry or getting into some other stuff, I would rather have better stuff with more genes, with genes that I don't already currently have, and get those into my projects and expand what I have instead of expanding into all these different areas. I mean, that to me has worked best for me. When I first got into this years ago, I was buying everything and and then it's like, I had 1.1, or 1.1 of this, 1.2 of that, and I had a whole bunch of these random. And if the female didn't go, I had a male that was useless for anything else. That's why I always say have a 1.3 or a 1.4, because if one female or two female don't go, you still got a couple.
Yep.
Because if you have a whole bunch of 1.1s and 1.2s, if that 1.1, the female doesn't go, you got a 0.0. Like it's not doing anything, and you want to get good odds, and especially if you're chasing.
Sorry.
Yeah, good luck.
That was a good super chat. Sorry.
Brandon, down $5 down payment for the lavender super asphalt black pastel Enchi. Yeah.
Minimum down payment of 25%.
Yeah. That's not for sale. It's so crazy. I mean, it's nuts, that animal. Mm-hmm. And we're going to be doing an update as well. And don't forget, later in the year, the best, top 20 hatchlings of 2020.
I think that one's probably at least top 5.
That's probably I mean, that's probably number one. Don't forget, we're gonna hit we're gonna hit more monsoons.
Yeah, there's still a lot more.
There's still so much stuff popping out. Huh?
When?
About 45 days.
Nice.
Yeah. As soon as the girl lays, she's like 5-6 days from laying.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's gonna be more than 45.
Oh, so is that the next shot?
Well,
yeah. Oh, 100. They're both 100%
no,
heads.
there's another shot.
Well, this is for sure.
Dylan McNeil, has anyone had issues with Kijiji and shipping snakes? Yusuf was having an issue because he was willing to ship through Reptiles Express on his post, but Kijiji stated shipping animals is inhumane and suspended him.
I've never heard that before.
Oh, really? I mean, yeah, there is all these things. Like, I mean, I've even heard, Instagram's done it too to people.
That's crazy.
Putting prices. That's why you have to put DM me. But yeah, I mean, I have heard of places like Kijiji. When you do that. So what I would do is, I don't know. I mean, it's getting tough. That's why, I mean, you need to get on a platform like Morph Market, have your own website, direct people from there, or Kijiji, you put an ad on, or Instagram, send them to Morph Market, send them to your website, and then you can deal on your own platform or a platform like Morph Market, which allows animal sales. You're not going to get fucking people crying over or banning you because you put a dollar amount and saying you're going to sell an animal. So you need to set yourself up for that, because you're going to start, Facebook's been doing it for a while, closing down groups if you talk about it or post. It ain't going away. So if you don't find a way to do it now, to look, you know, in a year from now, they'll probably just block your account. You're not, you know, you're not going to be able to do it. They're not allowing it now. It's going away. You might as well, you know, do Morph Market or find another way, open up a website or a page, or, you know, like Chris said earlier, do Instagram, you know, DM me if you want this animal and talk, you know, through the messenger. So, but yeah, you know, people that have no idea what's going on, you know, it's something we're going to have to deal with. And, you know, there's always somewhere, there's always someone somewhere that doesn't understand what we're doing and thinking that, oh, you put an animal in a box and ship it? That's so cruel. Holy fuck. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nuts. So they suspended him, yeah, probably because of that. Yeah, it's why I haven't had an issue when I post stuff. But then there's also the Canadian one.
Reptileclassifieds.ca.
Reptileclassifieds.ca. That's, you know, should pick up momentum.
Yeah.
I'm going to start using it also when I have time to start putting up some ads on there. But Morph Market is my go-to, and then my website.
Yeah.
But even on reptileclassifieds.ca.
That's the one.
Some stuff. I'm going to say to see more, go to my website. And then from my website, they'll see what's on the website. And it will also, there's a place where you can go to Morph Market from my website. So I'm going to drive traffic from other places to my own personal platforms and then, you know, deal with it. And that way I can't be banned or, you know, I'm not going to upset somebody that knows absolutely fucking nothing what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, I think they just look for drama. You know, oh, I got nothing to do today. My life sucks. Let me go. Oh my God, someone's selling a snake in a box. Fuck. Wah.
They're happy.
Yeah, like let's ban them because, you know, because we can.
Yeah, people complain about anything nowadays, but it is what it is now.
That's so true. So, I see you just had another clutch lay.
I mean, it wasn't.
It was the double heads, right? The Ultramel OD.
No.
Wasn't that the pied?
No. That was the
It was
special double hit monsoon pied.
That one's crazy.
That's right. So
We're gonna make some
Special
pies possible.
possible monsoons.
Well, monsoon is not a recessive. You can see the visual heads everywhere. So.
Well, I mean, let's gotta prove it up more.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping.
Even Justin said it. So.
Yeah. I mean,
It's pretty. Even the ones that you hatched, you can tell which ones are het and which ones are not.
yeah,
day and
but I'd
night.
like to prove it out. You know, it's just like het pieds. You know, Aussies had pieds that had no markers at all. Looked like a friggin' normal, and
Well, he
they
doesn't-
proved out.
They still have some
Same-
of the markers I look for.
Sorry?
They have the markers I look for because I look for like 4 or 5 different het pied markers.
Yeah, I mean,
Same with monsoon.
I'm sort of agreeing with it because I think I can see, but in some animals like pastel and a few others, it's a little harder.
They still have the same dot that I look for.
Here we go.
Oh, they do, man.
Yeah.
Even the pastel clown you have, het pied has it. There's 2 of them.
You know when it has it? When I produce a fucking monsoon from them. Then I'll say, hey, guess what?
I'm talking about the het pieds, but the het monsoons.
Yeah,
they're like, you can pick 'em
I
out,
know
no
I can
problem.
tell them in leopard and yellow belly. I mean, there's
Even the normals, they look
normals, yeah,
100% different.
but I don't know. I mean,
And she makes it a little hard.
I think Mojave makes it hard.
Mojave, Enchi, pastel.
yellow belly.
No, not just strict yellow belly.
They still have the head stamp.
Yeah, because it's dark. It's when the head stamp goes away, pastel fucks it up.
What about like hypo?
Oh, those
No,
I already can. They already see the differences.
I mean,
At
I'm
first
hoping. Like, there's a lot of people say that they can see the difference, but they've never produced a monsoon.
Yeah.
You know,
they have to give them time too.
I understand that. Yeah,
But
I mean, it'd be nice. I mean, you know,
Oh,
because if it is, I mean, I've got quite a bit of it. I just want to prove it out, right? And the thing is I'm going het to het and hitting 4 eggs or 5 eggs, and I'm fucking missing.
Oh, het to possible het.
Yeah, hit the possible het. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know, but that's why, you know, down the road there'll be a lot more stuff.
Now Austin has people in the chat asking what dot.
Well, that's for het pied, but
Yeah, it's for
I
het
keep that
pied.
to myself. You guys.
So he's gonna.
Well,
bring it up
no,
just
I
so-
mean, don't we have? Actually, no.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
you didn't do the vanilla yet, did you?
No. You haven't done
You
it
got to
yet.
do that when I'm away.
Yep.
So you guys got to do the vanilla for Patreon, and then maybe we'll put it up there. We're gonna put like het pied as one of them, and I guess to the
I
for
want to show the
Patreon.
dot though. The dot is something I came up with.
Oh
That's
my god,
different.
you got to give it out.
Never. That's
It's
like
het pied. It's been around forever. It's not like it's if monsoon I can understand. Maybe
that's
that's
so easy to see.
but het pied.
The het pie when you can't see it.
You
it's
got to
just-
give it up on Patreon.
I'll do it on Patreon.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, it's het pied. You know, and it's not like people are going to be going around looking at normal clutches looking for fucking het pieds. Like
a little
they're going to
dot.
make pieds or
Yeah.
buy het pieds. It's not like it's
Possible het pies, and you can definitely tell.
right.
It's
So
one
you
dot.
know what? But then you also got to put your money where your mouth is, because if you're wrong, you're
Oh,
like
it's
a
proven out
moron.
a lot. Like
I understand, but it's like, you know, that's why you got to be careful what you say.
Yeah.
You know, just like another thing too. Well, I'll go on it. You know, there's been a few people that have made genetic stripe pieds, and some of them look like they're doing all right.
So, but they don't look like the ones we have.
Correct.
It
And
might be a different line of
a
G-stripe,
different line of genetic stripe.
which
Correct.
I think definitely it is.
Because the ones we've had 2 years in a row,
They're bright
two
black.
two different lines, two different pairings. Not the two separate were not even related in any means, and both of them had severe fucking wobbles.
Or they just died.
Yeah, like the lavender G stripe pied, the G stripe dreamsicle, came out beautiful. Done, you know. But yeah, people have asked, and I've seen other people. Hey, and I'm tagged in them. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, but
And like I said, I'm only letting people know what has happened to me 2 different years in a row.
But they're-
And I'm wondering why, you know, it's been around for so long. Haven't we seen so many of them?
But their G-stripe pies look totally different than the ones that we have there.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
ours look like G-stripe pies.
And they have black borders around the saddles, like thick black borders. Everyone else has bright borders around the saddles, which is like
And
a
some
big
of them
difference.
are really stripy too, which is
Yeah.
weird.
Looks nothing like what we've seen.
So,
Could be a different line of G-stripe.
yeah. But we put it out there, and, you know, it's like people saying, oh, you can't produce a panda pied. Well, there's people that can't like me and other people that have.
There's also that line of
Of
black pasta.
yeah, so we just put it out there, you know, and you know, if we're wrong, cool. But I cannot tell you that the facts that 2 different years, 2 different lines, 2 different pairings, not related at all, have had fucking tragic results.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there. But nobody can say, oh, no, that didn't happen, because it did. I can even show you the animals. We got footage. It's there. But other people are having success with it, which is great to hear. You know? So we just put stuff out, you know? But, I mean, I'll own it. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'll own it. You know? When people were saying that about the black pastel and NGR to Lilac, fucking, yeah, it is. We have enough proof of it. And,
People were like really telling us, and they're like, "Oh no, okay, show us the snake."
oh, here's an Enchi,
That
this
was-
and that. That doesn't have Enchi.
I
Oh, that
love-
doesn't have this.
That
A lot
was,
of people
that was
think
my
they-
favorite.
A lot of people think they can ID, but you need glasses.
Well, look at this super cinnamon enchi that's on World of Ball Pythons. That's
That's
not
not-
bad
World
at
of Ball
all.
Pythons is the worst place to go and base what your morph is, because back then nobody knew what it looked like, and like honestly, I think the people who ran it were just putting any picture they could up there. Because even if you look at some pastels, or even the clowns, if you look at the clowns, there's so much polymorphism. There's
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
different genes in there. It's
Yep.
really weird.
Paul, it's rant time. Yes, Billy. Yeah, I need to do a rant.
I mean, there's still that one topic we haven't touched on yet.
Which one's that?
Here, hold on.
Oh, wait a sec.
Yeah, Redwood Reptiles,
Still don't know what you're talking
$24.99. Holy! Look at this guy, monster. Thanks, fellas, for taking your time to do these. I learned so much from all of your content you put out there, and look forward to your channel for daily motivation and info. Good luck with the Jets, boys. The Jet Boys.
Coming
Awesome.
soon.
Thank you, Redwood.
Jet is coming soon.
Yeah, we're gonna get the facility working, and then
Yep.
we'll figure that out.
And
So which one's that?
5-10
One we
years.
talked about earlier?
Yeah, the one we talked about on the phone earlier.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know.
Oh damn.
No. I mean, you know, it's just sad for the animal. And one thing I'm gonna say is, when you're buying an animal, ask questions, people. Look
happened?
for picture. Ask what it was born, what it weighs, what it's eating. You know, get all that info, and then purchase the snake. Don't buy a snake and then it comes to you and you're surprised. Oh, it's 70 grams. Well, did you ask the size of the fucking snake? No. Well, is it the snake that was sold, that the person sold you? Yes. Well, did they charge you $400? Yes. Did you pay $400? Yes. Was it shipped to you? Yes. Is it the animal in the picture? Yes. Does it have all the genes that they described? Yes. Well, then there's nothing wrong with the transaction. Or if it was 60 grams or 70 grams, I wouldn't have bought it. Well, did you fucking ask? No. Did you read? Questions. If you don't ask, the fucking seller should have hey, you didn't ask. Mm-hmm. Ask. But at the same hand, you will never have a 70 fucking gram animal being sold to you from Mutation Creation. Never. Okay, it won't happen. I don't give a shit who you are, what you want, Now, if it's someone that's here local, it's shipped. If it's someone local that comes in, or like Chris comes in, is like, hey, Chris, it's had two meals. Yeah, no problem. He's gonna take it, put it in the car for half an hour, bring it home, and I know how he keeps it. He knows what he's doing. He has access to animals, to rodents. I know he knows the size to feed. I feel confident with that. Many other breeders here in Canada that are a half an hour drive away. Mm-hmm. Like even when Will Morose from Royal Canadian Reptiles, he came and I'm like, hey dude, like it's had 2 or 3 meals, you can pick it up now. Or, he's like, no, I'm in no rush. Even though he's an hour or 2 away, he could come get the animal. I know he fucking knows what he's doing. He breeds his own rodents. He has, a fucking amazing facility. No issues. But, here's a guy that's, gotta keep it for a couple more weeks and, I'll pick it up later, blah, blah, blah. And he showed up a couple weeks and it's had a few meals. Actually, I think it just shed when he picked it up. No rush. If you're in a rush to get an animal that's, 80 grams, what the fuck are you doing with it?
Yeah.
Well, you can't wait to get a picture and put it on fucking Instagram because that's the only thing you can do with it. You can't breed it. Why fucking get an animal so small? Wait till it's a size 120, 140. Let the person care for it to make sure it's an established eater and feed it and then ship it to you at a healthy weight so you're not stressing out. Mm-hmm. But being a breeder, why are you selling animals so wow? And I'll just go here. I'm not naming anybody, but COVID's fucking here, people. Okay, and I like to base my shit and how I do business off of how I would expect other people to treat me, and that's how I try to do that. I'm not perfect. I've had a few snakes in the last 7 fucking months of COVID gone missing or get switched around. I have one customer in the U.S. He bought a snake. I actually looked it up in fucking January the 29th. It was supposed to be shipped March the 23rd. They closed the borders and flights for shipping March the 20th. The animal's been misplaced. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it was sold. I don't know. In 7 months, it's just not here now to ship to him, and I feel bad. And I can't even replace the thing. I make mistakes. People make mistakes, but I own it. But with COVID, okay, I've had animals in my facility since November. Mike, I always say Mike from Magnitude. I mean, he has 40, 45 animals that I've held and fed, and I even bred 2 of his animals, and I'm still breeding another one. He's actually had 2 clutches in the incubator of animals that I bred for him because they were in my care. And I didn't have to do it, but I'm like, why waste the animal? And I'll send the animals to him after they get some meals. Mm-hmm. But COVID really fucked shit up. And I've had hundreds of animals that have cost me thousands of dollars a month to feed, clean, staff, racks for 7, 8, 9 months. But now I've bought some animals and I paid in full for them months ago. And I have people messaging me saying, hey, Billy, when you can get these animals in? I'm like, trust me, I wish I could. I have no idea yet. We can ship to the States. We're just starting, but we have no import in yet. Justin Kabilka did one, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago?
2 weeks.
And it was the first one, and I can't get my animals in. And they're messaging me saying, hey man, I could really use the space. I could really use the extra food. It's 3 fucking snakes. Mm-hmm. It's 3 snakes. Sorry, COVID's here. Do you believe me? I wish, the 5,000-6,000 US that I gave you for these 3 snakes. Believe me, I wish they were in my facility in my care. I bought them 4 or 5 months ago. I wish I had them in my facility. So if I understand COVID's here and it sucks. You weren't, you do. I don't know. It's just, it bothers me that I can care for 100 plus animals, not bitch, feed them, clean them, do what I got to do. And they're costing me twice as much to ship now because they're not 200 grams. They're 500 and 600 and 700. And I'm not saying, hey guys, your animals are twice the size now. I need more money for shipping. I'm losing money on animals. The animals that I sold compared to now from shipping, because the size is doubled, it's a cost there plus feeding. I'm probably losing $12,000 to $13,000 just because of COVID. On animals that should have been in people's collections in March, April, May. Deal with it. I have. You're calling me. I'm losing $12,000, $13,000. But I'm making sure my customer snakes are fucking great and happy. And when they get them, they're going to be fucking happy. You're bitching over 3 fucking 400-gram snakes because you need space. And there's another thing, like I said, I'm not getting into names, but people are selling, snakes and they're 60, 70 grams. Oh, well, I didn't have space. If you don't have fucking space to house animals, don't fucking breed them to fucking make them. Like, I'm not getting into, I am a rant. I am getting into a rant. You know what? You don't ship a fucking animal and put the fucking animal's health at risk because you don't have fucking room to fucking feed it for 4 fucking weeks. I'm fucking sorry. It pisses me off. I shipped it. I had no room. Then why did you fucking create it? If you are breeding animals and you have 10 clutches, average 6 per clutch, that's 60 spaces. If you don't have fucking 60 spaces, don't fucking pair the animal. It's fucking simple, people. It's simple. But you don't put a 70-gram animal that just came out of the fucking egg or had 1 fucking meal on a fucking plane, in a box, stressing it out, shipping it to somebody new that may put it in a tank. You don't know what the hell, it's not going into a big facility in ARS. You don't know what they're doing. You don't do that because that animal is going to be stressed out. And you're also going to have that person now who bought that animal, or if it's their first animal, freaking the fuck out because it's not eating and it came the size of like, holy shit, like they come this small. That's what they're going to say because when they go to shows and shit and they see pictures of people, they're going to see it like, a decent size, 100 plus gram in someone's hand. Look at my animal, 120 grams. Wow. Then they get it, and it's fucking like the size of a loony. What the fuck? Don't put the animal... If you can't house the animal, okay, and feed it, don't fucking breed your snakes. You know what? Do 8 instead of 10. It just stresses... That's your excuse? Oh, I shipped it because I had no fucking space? What the fuck? I mean, stop, people.
I ran out of space this year. You know what I did?
Bought another rack.
I bought another rack.
Oh, fuck. Wow, you can do that? Holy shit, man. You fucking, wow. That's ingenious.
You're Superman.
Holy shit. We should do a whole special on that.
Oh
That's the
my
best
God.
advice ever.
Whole podcast.
I never even thought of that, Chris. Fuck. Like, it's amazing. You know what I mean? It's like, holy shit. People. Like, you know what I mean? And if you're, on the other hand, too, if you're breeding animals just to make money and you need that cash so fucking bad that you're not taking the well-being of that snake into consideration, get the fuck out of this hobby, please. You know what I mean? And I'm going to start fucking calling people out. Like, I'm nice now, but I'm going to start calling people out when they're doing shitty fucking things. Because you know what? It's not good. I mean, I don't know. It just does stress me out, though, as you can tell. I mean, it's like, wow. I mean, stupid things like, hi, man, I mean, can you, do you know when, like, no, I don't. Like, believe me, I want my snakes, Oh, I could really use the space and the extra food. It's 3 fucking hatchlings, dude.
Yeah.
And I want to give a huge shout out to Mike from Magnitude because I didn't want to deal with this person anymore. I just had them, he offered, I just shipped them to him so he could take care of them so that I, because... the 3 rats per week and the 3 tubs, isn't going to fucking overkill Mike. And, Mike didn't even sell them to me. But he offered, and I'm like, you know what? I just want to get this guy out of my hair. Boom. There you go. But like, God forbid anything else ever happened. Like, you know what? Do I want to buy any more animals from this person? If this is like, holy fuck! Thank God I didn't spend $100,000 with you and have fucking 10 or 20 snakes. God, what the fuck? Well, like what the, you know what I mean? You know, I mean, there's people out there that have spent fucking quite a bit of money, and you know what? They're animals. I mean, if I'm fuck, I don't even want to send them now because they're fucking like, holy shit.
Nick and I spent a good chunk of money with Costco back in December.
Before
December. And we missed the March import before everything shut down.
We all did. Fuck.
Yeah. So Costco had them until what? Yeah, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Never
7-8 months?
Never complained. You know what he did? He happily sent me update pictures.
Yeah.
Weights.
And hence, you know what? That's why people will do business with Brian.
Now I want, even if I wasn't friends with him already, I would want to do more business with him after that.
Correct, 100%.
That's how you treat somebody that's...
I mean, I didn't wish COVID on myself or anybody. You know what I mean? But we're dealing with it. Like, you know, you're whining over 3 fucking snakes and 3 rats per week. Dude, I'm doing 120, 130 animals. And I've got, 20 or 30 adults, you know? And I'm breeding the people's fucking animals. And now I have fucking another 12 or no. From 2 customers, I have another, 17? No, Mike, 10? 7, 17, and 5. 22. So I have another 22 animals that I made. So I have all these fucking people's animals, and I made another 22 to feed and take care of as well, on top of all the nonsense. You know why? Because that's what I would want for me. Yeah. So, you know, do what you want in this business and treat your customers and your snakes the way you want it. If you're going to sell a fucking, and you know what the worst part is? You'll sell a 70 fucking gram snake to someone and ship it, but when someone does it to you, you fucking whine and you post it all over fucking Instagram and look what this person did. You do it all the fucking time, you fucking, oh my God. It pisses me off. It does. They're the first people. Oh, look what this person did.
I know.
Oh, wait. You do it all the fucking time to people.
Yeah, they're the ones that'll call somebody out in a heartbeat.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? Treat people and your animals the way you would want yours and the way you want to be treated. And if you do that, I'm telling you, you build a good thing. I mean, I'm not perfect, you know. I mean, I don't answer some of my fucking emails half the time because I'm busy. Not because I don't give a shit. It's just I have, I have probably 100 to 150 animals that are ready, that I could actually have pictures of and posted on Morph Market for sale. Mm-hmm. I don't have time. You know why? The new facility, getting things done, having the collection updated, constantly cleaned and stuff like that. Like, hey, Austin, you guys, for the next week, let's concentrate on money only. Fuck the health of the animals. Don't clean nothing, but let's put the fucking pictures and shit up so that we can fucking make some money. You'll never fucking hear me say that.
Somebody just commented, what would they have done if Billy hadn't bought the animals? That's a good point. Were you just making these animals with plans that they'll instantly move? Like, that's a
very good point. Yeah, I didn't even see that. I didn't even fucking think of that. But it's like, wow, you're paid in full. Yeah. You're paid in fucking full. You know what I mean? If you want, I'll send you fucking money. Like, you know what? Here's what, $3 a week fucking times, here's $200. Shove the other 100 up your ass. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, wow. You know what I mean? And the thing is, I'm doing hundreds of animals. Like 100. I've already shipped out. The first one I was able to shoot out 35 and then 22. So I at one point, I probably had close to 200 fucking animals I was feeding for 6 months. Now the last 120, 130 are going out. Yeah. Finally. But like, wow. You don't see me bitching. Hey, guys, you know when I can send you your animals because of COVID? No. Hey, guys, like, you know what? Do the math. On an average of, say, $2 per a rat. A couple hundred. I'm doing $200, $250 a week. 4 weeks. It's $1,000. Mm-hmm. 6, 7 months. 6, 7,000. And now that the animals are bigger, my shipping goes up. I'm going to lose 12, 13 grand. You don't see me fucking bitching or asking people for extra money. Here you go. And I just expect a little back, and then I get this person. Wow. If you, like Chris said, oh, shit, I'm running out of room. Wow, you can't go spend $400 on a fucking rack to solve the problem?
And if you had that problem this year, what do you think's going to happen next year?
Holy fuck. What did you do with the 5,500, 6,000 US I sent you? You know what? Fucking go spend 500 on a rack for fuck's sakes. Like, holy shit, people. And it does bug me. You know why? Because you know what? It's I could maybe, if I didn't do this for people and I just, hey, oh, man, that would suck. You know? Oh, that would suck holding on to animals for people that you've already sold and they've paid you and I got to feed them and take care of them. You know what? I understand it because I'm doing it to hundreds. And I know I'm not, but, you know, it'd be different if I wasn't doing that. I'd be like, you know, what's this guy's problem?
Yeah.
I know. I'm doing it on a 100 times scale bigger than you. And you don't see me bitching, but you can bitch over 3 animals. You know what? Ship them to my fucking, my good friend, you know? You know, he'll take care of them until I can actually find a way, which should be soon. But, I mean, wow.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. You know, and it's also cool for Mike because he has some extra animals because I've got all his here. So
he's got some leverage,
you know,
is what he has.
So now it's like, hey, man, I got some more animals, cool animals to look at and see now. Besides, you know, because I've got like 40 or 45 of his coming. So, yeah. But no, I mean, it was just awesome. You know, and that's the thing, man. It's just, you know, an awesome suggestion. Hey, man, you know what? Even if he's that much of, you know, and the thing is, you know, he's in my mentorship program and you know, I talk to, you know, my people in my mentorship tier quite a bit, and you know we have conversations and stuff, and you know sometimes you know I can call him up and vent, which is cool, you know, because every time I vent, it's like Austin's like, oh fuck, check the camera, I'm running out of here, I gotta go. He doesn't want to hear it, and I call Chris and he's like, oh man, you're gonna tell me this again? I'm like, oh, I already told you, yeah, but no. I just mentioned it. It's like, oh my god, how's your day? And I'm like, bro, I'm dealing with this. He's like, really? Ship him to me, man. I'm like, yeah, you do that, and that's how it came. So, one less thing off my plate. But if you're gonna breed, okay, wow,
Yep.
know what you're making, plan for what you're making. Because if you're not planning to hold the fucking things, or if you're making babies and don't even have rack space for them, do you even know you can get enough fucking rats to feed them? Have you even went that far? Mm-hmm. See if you can even... So you're going to make babies that you have no fucking racking space and you don't even know if you can get food for it. There's fucking intelligence 101.
Yep.
This is a rant, isn't it?
Yeah. But, I mean,
Okay.
it's a good point. If you're going to breed, you should be prepared to keep every single animal. There's no guarantee your animals are going to sell.
100%.
Be prepared to keep everything you make. Everything. Hope you don't, but be prepared to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
What about you, Austin? You ever get people shipping you animals that... Or do you ask all the questions first?
I don't know. I don't deal with people who even do that stuff. So...
Well, I didn't think I was going to do it. It just, you know... I mean, shit happens, but you must have had a shitty deal somewhere down the line. Oh, no, because you only buy from me. Yeah, so. No, I mean, there's got to be something. I mean, what do you say? Like, you know, I mean, people listening, things that you should ask or, you know, you should do. Like, what's something that you would do for a customer that you think other people should do? Or, like, you know what I mean?
Send pictures right away, wait what they're eating.
Yep.
A lot of people, like, they really want frozen thawed for some reason.
Correct.
Yep.
And I always...
I can't.
Right away, it's eating live.
Yep.
But a lot of people would have no problem switching.
Actually,
over to
But
frozen
I'll try to switch mine.
I do
If
pre-killed.
somebody asks,
I'll do pre-killed. That's
So I actually have an email from somebody. I just haven't had time to respond. I'll probably do that while I'm driving to Montreal, because I got like a 5.5 hour drive there, and then a 5.5 hour drive back on Wednesday. So I'll be making some phone calls, talking to some of the Patreon people, because I've been slacking. But you know, they bought an animal. It was here for 5 months. It was the banana hat clown, male. Came out of the egg. I told her, you know, it's going to be a while. I think I'd have to weigh it. Probably, because I sent a picture of it on the way. I think it's around 400, 500 grams when I sent it. Mm-hmm. They requested, hey, you know, I do frozen thawed. Will you transition? I don't do frozen thawed, but I'll do fresh killed. And if you ever notice on some of the bins, what does it say?
FK.
What does FK mean?
Fresh killed.
Fresh killed. So when someone requests me, hey man, I feed frozen thawed, will it eat frozen thawed? I'm sure it will. If my animal is being sent to you, it's an established eater, it eats. If my animals don't fucking eat, I try not to sell them because I don't want you calling me saying, hey, the animal won't eat. So I try to have it established. So, that's what I do. And if they ask me for that, I put FK on the rack and I just fresh kill the rat and I feed it as if it was a frozen thawed to try to transition it. So I did this for this person. Mm-hmm. I got an email the other day. That was one of the very first of the 35 that I was able to ship out like 2 months ago. Hi, how you doing? I'm really upset with the way you fed this animal. It hasn't eaten in 2 months since I arrived, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like,
probably their husbandry.
But watch it. That's how they started the conversation. Not hello. It's like, hello, I'm very upset with the way you fed this animal. Well, what the fuck? Well, I fed it the way you asked. Fresh fucking killed. And from a hatchling, when you can see me pull it out of the egg on fucking YouTube and having it sent to you 4 or 5 months later at 400 grams or so, the fucking thing ate. Sorry. I don't know where you're keeping. I haven't even got it. So I'm going to go. First, I'm going to contact her back and say, hello. I mean, I'm really not sure what you mean by you're very unhappy. The way I fed it exactly the way you requested, fresh killed. Because like I stated earlier, I don't do frozen thawed. I don't even have a freezer in my facility to hold a frozen thawed rat. Sorry, but that's not how I work. I'm just being honest. So I did the fresh killed. The thing fucking ate all the time. Shipped it to her. I don't know why you're upset. I fed it exactly the way you were. Where are you keeping it in? And then, oh my God, it needs heat? Like, it's going to be such the stupidest conversation ever.
Oh my God.
What do you mean a thermostat?
Oh, that happened to me once.
Oh my God, no, I got it in with my other sort, 35 fucking ball pythons that don't eat.
It needs water.
Together? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how it's going to be. But wow, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, the funny thing is I open the fucking eggs on YouTube. You can see the date. Well, actually now, when we do them, you're seeing them a month later. So actually, when you see them, they're going to be, holy shit, it's 800 grams now. Well, but the video was only out 3 months ago. Yeah, well, we cut it 2 months before that. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? You can look and see me cut the eggs, and you can see the date. Mm-hmm. Or if you call, they'll send you a picture of the actual date when I actually cut them or when they hatch, because I have fucking cards. They go into my database. I keep those records.
Yeah.
So you can see, oh shit, it was born on March the 16th, and 5 months later, it's 280 grams. Oh shit, it fucking ate really pretty decent. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But wow, I can't believe it. You're disappointed in the way I fed your animal. I did it exactly the way you asked. Fresh fucking killed everything.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Was it because it was too small or too big, or?
No, it got there fine. It hasn't eaten for her in 2 fucking months. That's the problem. And now she reaches out 2 months later to fucking tell me. Mm-hmm. But instead of saying, hi, how you doing? Just letting you know the animal hasn't eaten. No, it's like, I'm very disappointed in the way you fucking fed my animal. How are you disappointed? I fed it exactly the fucking way you wanted me to.
Yeah.
But that's how she started off. Like, wow, great. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God, it is what it is. I just got to deal with it, right? I'll try to be professional, but like, I don't know anything about the person.
Yeah.
They wanted fresh killed because that's all I had to offer. I did that. I have many that say FK because people come over and go, what's this mean? What does that mean? What's FK mean? Fresh killed. Oh, you do that? Yeah. If they request, I try to do whatever I can for my customer to make their purchase as best as possible, and the transition over. Can you do frozen thawed? I can't. I don't have a freezer. And I'm not just going to go buy a freezer just so that I can hold frozen thaweds for the, 1 or 2 customers. If not, take your business somewhere else. But if your animal is eating and it's an animal that's eating and it has a good food response and it's not fucking 60 grams out of the egg, I'm pretty sure, out of the 600-700 animals I sell a year, I get maybe 20, 30 phone calls saying, hey, and then it's usually something like Austin said, their husbandry, you tweak it a little bit and guess what? Boom, they're eating. If I was selling 600-700 fucking snakes and 350 people a year are calling me saying my snake isn't eating, you think I'm busy now? I wouldn't be able to do this. I'd be on the phone fucking answering 400 emails a day and messages. But anyways, enough about me. What's going on, Chris? But yeah, man, fucking feed your animals. Ship them when they're ready. Have fucking room. Plan out what you're making. Make sure you have the fucking capabilities, like Chris said. You think you're going to make them and they're going to fucking ship out right out of the egg? What happens if they don't fucking sell for 6 months? What happens if I didn't spend, $6K or $55 on those 3 animals? He'd still probably have them, or he'd, Jesus Christ.
Sell them for cheaper, or you know what I mean? Like, just be happy that you have somebody that wants to give you money. Jeez, like.
You know, I mean, wow, I'm in the same position. You know, I'm losing money by holding these animals for my customers. But you know what? Guess what? My customers are going to be happy. That's all I give a fuck about.
Yep.
And I guarantee you, when they get their fucking animals, they're going to go, holy fuck, you know what? Look what Billy fucking did. Holy shit. You know what? They're going to want to keep buying from me because if I can do this shit for them and lose money doing it and still have a smile on my face, and the only fucking thing I give a fuck about is having great animals for my customers, even though I'm losing 12 to 13 grand and I'm still fucking happy for my customers, fuck, I wish I had someone like that. And there's people out there that will do. Unfortunately, there's some that, you know, I mean, haven't taken the school of Billy 101. I don't know.
We have another animal that we still don't have yet. We bought it back in March.
Yep.
It was right after the first import up here. Well, first and last until recently. And when we bought the animal, female Super GHI Mojave Het Clown. When we bought it, it was 300 grams.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't ask. I didn't want to bother the guy. Like, he was aware that, you know, we're waiting for COVID. I'm very happy with it. Like, all good. Just randomly. The other day, sends me a picture. He goes, hey, man, just letting you know, your female's doing great. She's 800 grams.
Yeah.
What? Like,
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, RVA Exotics, same thing.
Best customer service. Oh,
Yep.
that was Morphs by Design, by the way. You guys should
Awesome.
Go give them a follow.
There you go. Yeah, RVA Exotics as well. You know, hey, Billy, just touching base. Your animal ate again. It's fucking 600 grams. Hey, Billy, you know, I mean, any word on shipping? Nope. Cool. Well, here's an updated picture. He just shed here 730 grams. Like, holy fuck. Wow. Crazy. Got the animal fucking super happy. It's fucking breeding. It's ready to breed for me. Mm-hmm. Fucking super happy. Great customer service. RVA Exotics, man. Fucking straight up.
Well,
you know, and then, of course, Ozzy. You never have to say anything. I mean, Ozzy's animal fucking came in awesome. Same thing with Jeremy, Fireball. You know? How much was it? I mean,
incredible.
105 grams, I think, or when I bought it, it's like, yeah, cool. It's like, well, I can't ship right now. And I say, yeah, no, I'll just take care of it. I end up getting it. It's like almost 400 fucking grams.
Jeez.
It looks bigger than that.
Is it? I don't know. No,
Oh,
it's 400, isn't it?
Wait.
Oh, I'm just guessing, right? Like, I mean, but it's, you know, pretty good.
It was a good size.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, holy shit, you know, awesome shit. Yeah, it ate. You know, he took care of the fucking thing, and that's why you know, you buy animals from people, you know, that take care of you, that take care of their animals, that take care of their name and their reputation, you know, and it sucks because so many people are buying animals and they're you know, but you also got to ask, you know, if someone's shipping you an animal and you didn't ask what it weighed and it gets there at 70 grams, they didn't lie to you. You didn't fucking ask how big it is.
Yeah.
You know, and I've even had some other customers, you know, say, hey, man, I was going to buy an animal and, you know, the customer said they would ship it. It's 90 grams and they requested for it to be 130, 140 grams before shipping. And they were sort of humming and hawing. And I'm like, then I'm not going to buy it. You want my money, I'll pay you for the fucking thing, but I don't want it shipped until it's this weight. You can't fucking feed it for another 4 or 5 weeks, and I don't want to give you my fucking money.
Well, the craziest thing is, too, especially, is like, that's the time when these animals grow the fastest in their entire lives.
And need it the best.
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
need it.
Like,
and then you're going to fucking take it, underweight, stress it the fuck out.
Yep.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it makes no sense. That fucking animal, not the money that from the animal, but the person's willing to fucking pay you for it. You can't keep it for an extra 4 fucking weeks and feed it 5 fucking rats.
You can't take the $20 out of the entire payment that the guy
$20.
sent you.
It's for that size. It should be $1 or $2.
Yeah, but what
10
I mean
fucking
is, like,
bucks. Yeah,
put $20 aside and feed it. Just
holy
feed it.
fuck! Like it's nuts, people. And you know what? I'm saying this because you should know this so that when you don't be one of these people, I'm going to fucking blast down the road. You know, because if it happens to you, you feel cheated. Like, the poor animal, this sucks. I wish I knew it was bigger. You know, I wouldn't have done it if I knew it was this small. You need to ask those questions. And you also need to know that when you are producing animals and ship it, you're like, I'm sorry, I can't ship it. And I've done it. You know, Corey DeLong, CD Constrictors.
Yeah.
Last year, 2019, okay, bought an asphalt het clown male. You know, fed it, it ate. Call him up, I'm like, hey man, I'm shipping out next week, but you know what? I really would like to get another 2 or 3 meals in this fucking animal. And he's like, oh, you think? You know, I'm like, well, you know what? I mean, I feel comfortable shipping it now. I mean, it hasn't missed a meal, but you know what? To go through the process of shipping from here to the U.S., you know, like, and he goes, yeah, it's not like I'm breeding it fucking, you know what I mean? It's a hatchling. So you know what? If you think what's best, it's like, yeah, you know what? I'll have it out in 5-6 weeks. In the 5-6 weeks, when I ended up shipping it to him, it fucking like tripled in size because it went from fucking fuzzies to fucking weaned or to pups and then just grew. And he's like, holy shit, dude. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. And guess what? Following year, I think he had 3 or 4 clutches with the guy. You know what I mean? Like awesome stuff. But the thing is I called out and said, hey, I know your snake. You know, I feel more comfortable waiting. And he said yes. And guess what? Fucking happy customer. You know, and the snake's fucking doing well, you know? And it just, you know, it was borderline. But I'm like, hey, you know what? I mean, if he wanted it shipped, I would have shipped it to him. Because, you know, it wasn't like, no, there's no way I'm shipping it to you, bro. You know, but, you know, he said, no, man, you know, it's not like I'm doing anything with it. Sure, if that's what you think's best. I'm like, I just prefer it. You know, and he said, yeah, do it. And fucking happy customer, happy snake, healthy, thriving snake. So stop rushing it. You know what? Getting a fucking picture in your hand of your new fucking snake or an unboxing video can wait 4 fucking weeks, people. Jesus.
It's funny. I'm sending out some snakes next week. And Nick and I were talking, and this person's been really good to us. They've been buying a lot and all this kind of stuff. So we were going to throw something in for them. We were going to include a snake. But it's the only hatchling I have this year that's decided to be kind of iffy on it. So we were like, oh, man, do we really want to keep it for another few weeks and make sure we're good with it and pay an extra, like pay just to ship this animal
that you were giving
away for free? Or do we just, you know, risk it and put it in the box? And eventually we were like, what's $100 to send this animal? Like, to make sure the animal makes it, is healthy, is like, if it's supposed to be a gift, like you shouldn't be.
Well, if your selling skills were better, it's like, hey, since I'm sending you this animal in 3-4 weeks, take a look around and I'll give you a discount off some other animals.
The problem was I already did that quite heavily, and they went for quite a bit. So I was like, you, I know, but I was we just
upsell.
No. We wanted to be
cautious.
Exactly, and you know what? Now we're gonna end up having to ship out an animal a couple weeks later, whenever it gets a little more established, and it is what it is. Like, I'm sure they'll still be just as happy with it 3 weeks from now than they will be next week.
Right. So, it's a lot better than having an animal they're disappointed in that now is a problem feeder or fucking doesn't make it.
Heaven forbid doesn't make it. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck. You had an incident that somebody wanted you to ship that fucking animal, and you're like, no, man. You know?
And they thought I was like, there's something wrong with the snake after. I'm like, it's just not eating.
It's not eating properly.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. And you didn't want to ship it.
And I shipped it still, but like at 125. So
right, but they wanted it right away, and you're like, no, I can't. You know, and they were saying, no, man, like what's wrong with the animal? Nothing. It's just, you know, it's not that size yet. Like you can't just say, hey, 80 grams, boom.
It also came out at like 45 grams. So
right.
I lost a sale because I told somebody I wouldn't ship it for another few weeks.
Fucking right.
They were like, send it next week. If it's eating, there shouldn't be a problem. And I was like, that has nothing to do with it. It's great. I'll show you every week when
you know what the funny thing is? That's the fucking person when you do ship it, it doesn't eat. It's gonna fucking badmouth you every week,
all over the
internet.
And
that's why I save my conversations. Hi, I don't recommend shipping it right now, but I will ship it in 2 or 3 weeks. In 2 weeks I'll give you an update and see if I can ship the following week.
Yeah.
You know, no, I want it right now. And I'm like, okay, well, first of all, I won't. I mean, I'd rather, Mutation Creations Dick wouldn't sell me a snake. Yeah, I am a fucking dick because I give a shit about the snake that I wouldn't ship because it's not ready to ship, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm a dick. You know, if that's what makes me a dick, then I'm a fucking huge dick.
I would rather keep it and make sure
not give it to this fucking person that doesn't give a shit about the fucking animal's health.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I'm telling you I don't feel comfortable shipping, ship it anyways. Go fuck yourself. You're not getting my snake. Next, hang up, fucking delete, block, whatever. You know, I don't need your fucking shitty money and people.
Yep.
But it's crazy, right? It's not the game. It's people. It's a part of the game. But if people call people out and have a standard, it's just not going to happen so much. You know, oh, but it's only 1 day overnight. Yeah, I mean, what happens if there's a fucking accident or the plane misses misses the plane or the driver error, which God knows there's so many, it happens. You know, would you rather have a 400 gram fucking snake go through the fucking extra day delivery or a 60 fucking gram snake? Mm-hmm. Fucking answer's 100 to fucking 0. Mm-hmm. You know, you want the bigger snake, you know, because it probably has a better chance of fucking surviving.
Oh, for sure. Well, and here's the thing too. It doesn't happen often, but DOAs happen on overnight shipping. You're telling me you want to risk an animal, especially for like import export, that's going to be going through 2-3 days transport over a week's time? Like, come on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll reach out to people and say, hey, I don't think it's ready. And you know what? Here's your fucking refund. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, like it really is. Like it's, you know, it is what it is. But I mean, you know, for you to get an animal that you can't breed, that you can't, like, what do you want it for? You know, I know that you paid for it, and, you know, trust me, when I buy something, I want it right away. But at the same time, too, if your only desire is to get it so you can fucking do an unboxing video and shove it in your hand and take pictures of it, and that's the only reason, and to put a fucking snake at risk for that kind of shit, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, enough about this. Something positive before we go. Oh my God, you're giving a 30% discount on OnlyFans for your first 100 subscribers on that? Fuck, there's some positivity. Woo! No, I'm just thinking.
It's only snake pictures.
But what's his sweaty balls?
Sweaty balls.
Lord of Lions sweaty balls.
Lord of Lions giving away his first 5 subscribers
He's
for
gotta
free.
give it away. And I won't be one of them.
Sweaty balls.
That's fucking OnlyFans. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Whose sweat is it, though?
Starts at $5,000 a month.
But the value for that $5,000, let me tell
man.
you.
Oh my God.
Worth every bit of sweat.
Anyways, what's people saying in this?
They were just loving the rant.
It's just fucking reality, people. Like, you know what? I mean, you know why I'm like that? Because I'm going through it, you know?
We're missing a couple super chats too.
Oh shit! Sorry, guys.
I don't think anybody wanted you to stop the rant to read super chats, so it's all good. You got to go up to Tom's Atypical. He's a ways up there. That one. Oh
no, I missed it. Mine's not even moving.
Oh, you were up. You hadn't kept up with it. Now you go back up now.
No, look, the last one's Red Tree.
Oh,
I mean Redwood Reptiles.
Weird. Okay, so
Go ahead.
Atypical. Tom.
Hashtag Casey.
Everyone loves the rants. And then Michael Garrett.
Oh, Michael. He's got animals coming. Yeah. MGK.
Yep. He super chatted $4.99, didn't include a message, so he sent another one further down. I that might have been a mistake. John Gerd, I positive I screwed up that name. These rants are gold. And then MKG, Michael Garrett again. Thank you, Billy, for shipping another breeder's snake I bought with the ones I got from you.
Yep.
That's customer service.
I mean, like I said, I mean, it was one of those things back and forth where I'm like, dude, I'm not even sure because, you know, up until about 2 weeks ago, I was limited on the animals, and he's one of the guys that I had that bought multiple snakes. So the single ones I was able to do,
yeah, and
then I never had the paperwork in order to do the multiples. So there's a few people, Mike, there's so many people, Ron,
yep,
you know, American Made Balls, you know, all those people had to wait. Now I can ship. But before that, he's like, hey, man, can you? I'm like, I can, but I don't know when I can, and this and that. And as soon as I got the go, I messaged the other breeder, and I'm like, it's a go, good, boom, bang, and now it's done.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, if I can do it, of course.
Like we talked today, and you told me it has to be there by tomorrow.
Correct. Yeah. You know, no, Tom from Atypical, same thing, man. It's like, you know what I mean? I'm doing the same thing. You know, animals are coming to him as well, and
never doing 12-hour podcasts. Never.
Hell no.
Chris Hardwick said that.
What's that?
He just commented that right now.
Oh, he was never.
He said, let's go 12 hours.
Oh no. He's done it. He did 3 in a row.
We're not doing it.
Hell no.
No, he's the guy for that. I'm pretty tapped out.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
What's
stuff. That? Scary stuff.
Yeah, no, I you know, I don't know what the hell I do. I wouldn't mind doing I wouldn't do 12 hours.
I feel like you guys could do it like a day at the facility and just sort of keeping up with it, but I don't think just doing this for
Maybe-
I would.
maybe-
I can't even keep these fucking guys there for 12 hours. Never
I
mind
know.
fucking lie. What the fuck? Fuck, I'm not going to get 6
Don't
out
give
of
him
these
ideas.
guys.
We're gonna be there for 12 hours.
Well, I remember some of those Saturdays though,
Oh,
way
us?
back in the day. Oh my god,
Dude, yeah.
they're till like 7, 8 o'clock.
But there was
Getting
like
there at 9.
everything was on papers though.
Yeah,
Oh,
back
yeah,
then,
that was
100%.
Oh man,
And like I said, I mean, we would grind for 5, 6, 7 hours.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday,
Oh, yeah.
6, 7 o'clock until like 11. Yeah, I think we stopped 10:30, 11. 3, 4 hours those days. Sometimes 5. And then Saturday and Saturday wasn't Sunday. Saturday.
we did some Sundays though.
Oh,
when
we did, yeah.
When you weren't there, when you went away, we came in some
Yeah.
Sundays.
But then that was with paper and stuff, and we
Yeah.
did full cleaning. I mean, it was like
That was a lot of work.
it was grind, So it's. I mean, we know how it is. I mean, and we're trying to make it better for us and the animals. And I mean, I really like paper, but it's impossible for.
I switched back. I don't know if
paper?
I told you. Yeah.
Fuck,
just
I
do
wish I
paper
could. I
towels.
mean, we can't. Imagine going back to paper now, Austin.
No.
You'd
Oh
be
yeah,
like,
it's a lot of work, but knowing
I know.
everything that's going on with every animal is really nice.
I was doing that for fucking 3-4 years with 1,500 plus animals. And people
I
are like,
remember.
there's no fucking way. I'm like, yeah, there is. I mean,
It's a lot of work too, though, when you're cleaning. Like it is a lot of work. And you know
Yep.
what? We drove out to Will's on Saturday, and I missed my cleaning day too. So I have a whole whack of snakes that I have to do Wednesday.
Yep.
It's not going to be fun. But
yeah, man. I mean, if I can do things, I mean, that the thing is, there's so many things that we can do as breeders, to offer certain services. Like I bred a few people's breeders, why not?
yeah.
I mean, if I can, I mean,
If I was
I
in
don't
that position, I would
expect
do the
it,
same
but I
thing.
would like it,
But it benefits you both. Like, why would you not? It doesn't make any sense to me why you just sit on it and be like, eh. Like,
Yeah, I mean, nobody planned on COVID.
100%.
I mean, like I said, I'm losing $12,000 to $13,000 in profit to feeding and cleaning people's animals because of COVID. But you know what? Finally, they're out. The customers have been, great waiting, and that's why we did that video on YouTube. They're going to be happy with their snakes. And because of it, like, you know what I mean? I mean, it's. Yeah, I mean, I hate that I'm losing money, but I'm glad that the animals are healthy and they're going and we did this.
Yeah.
I mean, COVID came, we dealt with it. So
Yep.
I'm just happy that now the customers now are getting what they've, should have had back in March, April, May.
Yeah.
But like I even said, I mean, there's some customers that, animals were misplaced or I don't know where they are. That happened in 6-7 months. We've had some new we've had 2 or 3 new staff. Catherine now that's here now is awesome. And now it's like, shit happens. And, unfortunately, I mean, I can't even replace that snake. So, I mean, yeah, it sucks. And unfortunately, he was really counting on it for it was a 2019 male. And, he could have bred it this coming season. SOL, man, it sucks, but I don't have it, it's bad, but I have nothing to say, but I mean, sorry, here's a refund. I'll hook them up with a discount, but I can't replace an animal I don't even have. If I even had one of my breeders, I'd pull it out, but I don't. Unfortunately, I don't even have anything even close. And I know he's going to be upset, and we talked already, and he's like, oh, I'm like, I don't know what to say. I feel like an ass, but I mean, shit happens.
Yeah.
And here's the thing too. I feed live. The other day, I mean, I have an animal and I messaged the customer. I'm like, hey, guess what? Fucking by accident, an animal was, a rat was left in. We didn't see it. Little chew marks, nothing major, but it's still going to leave a little bit of scars. It's not a perfect snake. And I messaged them and they're like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, fuck. Shit happens.
Yeah.
When you feed live. And you know what I mean? It's not like we missed it. And that's another thing with my system. How we leave, the tubs out a little bit. Someone accidentally pushes it in or forgets. I'm not going to go look at fucking 2,000 fucking tubs every day to make sure the rats are gone. That's why we leave them open a bit or we twist them. If someone doesn't twist it, we don't know the rat's there. It happens. Shit happens. Human error. I owned it. Hey, man, guess what? Here's the snake. And I took pictures of it. And he's like, yeah, it's a little bit too much damage for me. It's going to scar. Yeah. guess what? Nothing's wrong with the animal. I'm just going to have to hold it back for myself. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
But it sucks that I had to make that phone call, you know, and I had to call the guy like, hey man, I I'm trying to, find an animal to replace it. I don't have it. It's not where it's supposed to be. Shit happens. Sorry. There's nothing else I can do, but I mean, it's not like I'm doing it every second transaction. I mean, 2 or 3, fuck ups a year. Hey man, I'm only human, but we are going to get better. Probably Austin, but I don't have time to check the cameras. It's probably his fault. Fucking Austin. It's probably your fault.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. See, at least he owns it up. That's what I love about him. Fucking, he still owns it. You know what I mean? Fucking A. But, yeah. Anyone else?
We got
a super chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do we go ahead? Shoot.
Love the podcast content and especially the rants.
That says especially, not especially.
From E-Town Exotics. Since
E-Town. Cool.
That's a cool shirt. You can
Yeah.
stand on the back.
E-Town. Ba-bam. But yeah, no, thanks everybody for tuning in. Mine's dead here. Mine's not even-
yours is doing what mine was doing earlier.
Yeah, but I can't reboot.
YouTube.
If I reboot, the whole fucking-
we lose everything.
But no, man, I appreciate everybody popping in again. 153 people. It's awesome. I said 10 o'clock. It's now 10:15. Austin's like fucking sitting there going, fuck Billy, never keeps the fucking time, he says.
Now he wants
I have
a
to go drive
12-hour
him home, then come back.
I know. I
It
mean,
takes a
dude,
long
I know,
time.
man.
12-hour podcast.
Fucking, and this fucking guy, all the love this fucking guy gets.
He's not even
Wait,
going to work tomorrow.
No, yeah, he's not even fucking showing up tomorrow. We need him the most, But anyways, not even worry about it. But the thing is, I put the parking signs. My parking sign and your parking sign.
He doesn't have a
What
car.
about Lord of Lion? Poor Lord of Lion, they forgot about him.
He has
Fucking
to get his
wah, wah, wah.
license, this guy.
I keep buying snakes. so
Yeah,
it's
but
not
that's
my
what I said.
fault.
I said maybe this will motivate him to fucking get a car.
I don't even have a cartoon, so I can't even.
Well, if we did a cartoon, you know who you'd look like?
I don't want to know.
No, the guy that plays the that gold guy on the Fantastic Four.
The Thing.
The thing.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wouldn't
God.
he a little bit?
He's the fourth one anyway.
Can you get one made that's just the thing?
He's a little beard.
Reptile Ward, the thing.
Oh,
Put some
God.
scales on him that are green instead
That'd
of
be
yellow.
pretty funny. Oh my
crazy.
god.
Yeah, well, I did say that for you and Nick. Remember back in the day, I
I
want
know.
to do it, and then we'll get Tyler and we'll do like the
Yeah,
Mutation
yeah.
Creation crew, but we'll do like the logo and on the back, like Team MC, and have all of us, on the back.
Yeah.
I did mention it's just
No,
something.
I know.
It's just something that we got to do.
One of the various things that eventually happen.
But yeah, it's funny. We put the sign. Poor Lord Lion. What about him? Then some of the comments were like, "Hey man, just get a bicycle rack.
No,
Put a fucking-
I'm saving up for a jet. Don't
No,
worry.
put a shoe rack with chancleta reserved for you, and have a fucking chancleta rack for shoes."
That'd be hilarious.
Oh Jesus, his Crocs.
Yep.
But no, I mean, so many put him up. What about Lord? What about Lord? Oh, you're always forgetting Lord. What the fuck? Like, holy shit, man.
I know.
So much love these guys
So
getting.
many
That's
people
good.
are commenting.
But it was funny. Yeah. I just don't have anything to put it on. I got
Richie says, "Get Lord a tricycle."
a unicycle.
At least an e-bike. Come on.
No, that's... No.
They go like 40, 50.
Really?
Yeah.
I think this is going to be the last one. But we got one more super chat. Tom Rockholm just wanted to say thanks again for all the info. Greatly appreciate it. # Team Billy.
Awesome. Thanks. And like I said, I mean, we just do this because, obviously, I love talking. I talk more than fucking everyone in the world, I think. But I love talking about it, and I love this. This is my passion, and I mean, I do this, and, it's just something we can do. And if you guys can learn from us, or that's what we're here for. I mean, we're not perfect, obviously. I'm fucking losing snakes and fucking leaving rats in, and, man, I mean... we will be getting better and having, there's just so much going on. And especially when I'm out at the facility every day now, it's just things happen, mistakes happen. If you can learn by them and grow and not make mistakes that we do or other people have done, if we can learn from other people's mistakes, I think that's key. I don't know. Anything else to say, you guys, on your fucking phones? What's up? Goodbye? You can say goodbye?
I mean, that's probably
Yeah, time to say goodbye. I gotta be up early. I'm gonna be up at 6. Gonna be at the facility for 6:37.
I got to be up early because Billy just yesterday told me I had to bring a snake for tomorrow for when he's at the facility.
Yep. Hopefully leaving for Montreal around 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
I got a half-hour notice because we have a delivery. Freedom Beater is going to be delivering tomorrow, so you have to go and accept that at the new facility.
Yep.
So hope everybody has a great night. Yeah, and we'll post some more pictures on Instagram. I haven't done anything in a while except for the new facility. I'll get back on it this weekend. Gonna do. We got more videos. We got videos coming up every day.
Yep.
But my Instagram's just me at the facility getting stuff done. But there's gonna be a lot more changes, and I'm gonna start doing more animals when I have a chance. But yeah, I don't know.
Sounds good.
Yay! Does it? Does it really? He's just saying that because he wants to get the half out of it.
Yep.
It's awesome. So say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Why not say bye?
Have a good night.
Yeah, everyone have a good night. Thanks for tuning in and putting up with us. Yeah, always stay safe. And yeah, everybody that has animals, they're on their way this week.
Nice.
Yeah, so congratulations. And then that way we get some free space in the racks. Then maybe more can get done.
For sure.
Oh, 2 quick super chats before we go.
Okay.
PT's Reptiles. Have a good night, everyone. And Shane Orton, I just joined. Can you restart the podcast? Thanks.
Oh,
I'm going to say no.
You could rewatch it.
Yeah, it should be up
every Monday.
But anyways, everybody, thanks for tuning in. You guys are awesome. And yeah, next Monday, same thing. And yeah, I mean, keep following us on social media, and we'll you'll see what the hell we're doing or not doing or trying to do.
And check out everybody that are in the description.
Yeah, in the description, all of our links, as well as the achievements and the shout-out Artist of the Week. So enjoy your night. Talk soon. And it's like stay safe. Bye, everybody.
All right.
See you guys.
Oh, I screwed
Oh,
that
there's
up.
no music.
My channel. My channel. My content. My channel. My content. My channel. My content.